and Jubal's second date update.
I like a girl that appreciates a nice broke dude from time to time. And Katie, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now, loves broke dudes.
Wow, rare.
Yeah, what's up, Katie? How are you?
Hey, guys.
You're a girl after my own heart.
We'll get to how
really
much you
are.
like broke guys in just a second. But first, tell us about the broke guy that you went on a date with. What's his name?
His name is Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Okay.
All right. And how did you meet him?
We met on a dating app.
Not a pay-for dating app, obviously.
True.
It was free.
Was that like part of his like profile that he said he was a broke dude?
No,
That wouldn't work.
that's not the central factor of the story.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah, that's just what I chose to highlight on from her
Okay.
email.
Focuses on the wrong things
Yeah.
a lot.
Tell us about your date with Gabriel.
We had a great date. I mean, and honestly, like I've been on and off dating apps for the last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like a few, like Bumble, Tinder, OkCupid. I've really tried a lot. And some have been really bad, but some have been good. And Gabe, this one with him was actually one of the best I've ever had. I've
Wow.
never felt like I've met someone online and
Wow.
really, really, really like them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so sweet.
Yeah, and it sucks even more that you're not getting a call back now.
Yeah.
exactly. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys.
Tell us about the date and why I keep calling him a broke guy. You should probably explain
I'm
that.
anxious to find out.
Yeah.
So, so we met at a restaurant, and it was kind of funny because we sat down, and he looked really nervous. And I've done this a lot in the last year, and it's kind of just like it doesn't really work me up anymore. And I looked at him and just said, "You don't have to be nervous."
Yeah.
Right.
And I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe he doesn't do this a lot. Maybe I intimidated him. Maybe he thought I was pretty. I don't know. But either way, I just kind of wanted to let him know that it was cool and like it's okay. Like no pressure. This is just fun.
Right. Did that help?
Well, he said that it wasn't that, and it was something else.
Huh.
And so I asked him what he was talking about, and he said, "To be honest, I just don't think I can afford the food here."
Oh, sweetie.
No.
So that's your broke joke thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you-
man,
You
I
laughed at him and
do.
left.
No.
I laughed because I was not expecting that, and I told him, "Wow," I said, "You're a breath of fresh air." Because honestly, like I love that you are honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was not expecting him to say that, and
Yeah.
it wasn't a turn off to me that it was too expensive, and I appreciated his honesty. I've done that before. Like I've definitely looked up menus ahead of time and changed plans.
Yeah.
Right. Totally.
Like,
So what'd you
whoa.
guys do? Did you leave or did you offer to pay for the meal?
So I said, "Well, let's just get out of here and go somewhere else." And he was kind of worried and said, "Are you sure? Is it okay?" And I said, "Yeah, it's totally fine. Let's go." I didn't want it to be weird or uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So we left and just went down the street and grabbed some gyros and beers at this little hole in the wall place.
Dude, perfect.
Yeah, it was, it's great. I don't care where we are. I just wanted, meet someone and talk to them, and it was
Yeah.
super fun.
And the honesty must have made you feel comfortable with him, too.
Yeah.
Totally. And it was like, without having this kind of like fine dining atmosphere around us, it was better, I think, in a casual setting. So that was great. And
So did he drop his nervousness after that when you guys went to the Euro place?
totally. And we talked, like, nothing felt like formal or surfacey or superficial. We talked about like a lot more, and I felt like we were really connecting. It was so refreshing.
Okay.
Oh
and
my gosh. You sound like you were so jaded before this man came along and he like renewed your spirit in like the hope for love,
Yeah.
Yes, I always have zero expectations.
which is why you're never nervous because you got nothing to lose.
Exactly. That's exactly what I do. And so at the end of the day, I kind of like was joking with him, and I was like, "Do you want to dine and dash here too?" And he thought it was funny. We laughed, and
Good.
Did you guys actually dine and dash, though?
no, we
Oh,
didn't.
damn.
We just, we ended the date normally. He gave me a hug, and I have not heard from him since, like, except for a text that night saying thanks for the date.
Okay. And
Okay.
Wow.
did what do you think went wrong? Why do you think he's not wanting to go out again?
I don't know. Like I said, just being able to be honest with each other, changing the place, like going to somewhere more casual.
Right.
I thought that it was kind of fun and chill, and there was no hard feelings, no reason to feel embarrassed or weird. I thought it was really, really actually, like, again, one of the best dates I've had in a long time.
I think it's strange that he's not calling you back either.
Yes.
Because you sound awesome on the date.
Totally.
Thank you. I thought I was too.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Great. Thank you.
Yep. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Katie,
Yeah.
that's got to be frustrating because you said you went out on one of the greatest dates in your whole life, and now the dude's not calling you back. That's I was just thinking about it. It's got to be frustrating because clearly you had a very different experience. If you think about
I
it,
guess.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know either. You sound cool, especially, because you told us how you guys went out to a restaurant that was too expensive for him, and he actually told you that, and you still were like, let's get out of here and go someplace cheaper. That's very understanding. As a dude, I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. She doesn't care if I have money or whatever. I can just be myself.
Really good.
So I don't know why you're not getting a call back either, but I'm going to call him right now. He didn't have enough money, so maybe he's just saving up money so he can take you on a better date next time, like the Olive Garden.
Wow.
Maybe take you to the gas station, buy you a Voss water. Maybe he's saving up for a Voss water. That's the fancy one in a glass bottle,
Hey, you guys joke, but that's actually really romantic. If that was the case, I absolutely think that you should go to the gas station with him.
I would go to a gas station. I just want to see him again.
All right. Well, I'm going to call him right now and see if we can figure out why he's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Gabriel?
this is Gabriel.
Gabriel, how are you, man? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Calling from where?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, it's a radio show?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any idea why a radio show's calling you, or do you get a lot of radio shows calling you?
No, I have no idea. Why are you guys calling me?
Okay. I'm calling you today because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
About me?
Yes. Her name is Katie.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Weird.
Do you know Katie? You remember Katie?
Yeah, we went on a date.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly why we're calling. We do a segment called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened.
Slow down for a second. Why isn't she calling me? Why doesn't she just ask me herself?
Well, because apparently she's tried to get a hold of you, but you won't text her back or call her back. So that's why she hasn't asked you herself, because you won't respond to her.
Yeah.
Pretty good reason.
That's the problem.
It's the whole point behind what we're doing right now.
I get that, but she contacted a radio station?
Wait,
Yeah, I
It
mean,
is weird.
how else she didn't have any other way to get a hold of you, and she wants to know what's going on.
So bizarre. Okay.
do you like Katie?
She was nice. Yeah, she seems like a nice person.
But
She said that the date she went on with you is one of the best dates she's ever been on in her entire life.
That's sweet.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
Yeah, and she can't think of any reason why you wouldn't want to go out with her again. Did she do something wrong on your date?
She just has kind of a unique view on how life works, and I wasn't really my thing.
A unique
Oh.
view on how life works. Can you explain that a little bit more for us?
It's kind of embarrassing. I don't know if I should.
Okay, embarrassing for her, you think?
It might be.
Okay, well, she's prepared to hear whatever you have to say. I mean, that's part of the deal when you do this with the show, is you might hear something you don't want to hear, so...
And how could her life view be embarrassing?
I don't know. It's her thing. It's not my thing. I don't know if it's embarrassing to her.
Why don't you give it a shot and see?
We'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you. She just wants to know.
All right. Well, look, she mentioned during the date that she's a virgin.
Oh,
But when she told me, I was shocked. I wasn't sure how to react.
Yeah.
okay. So,
Okay.
what, just too much pressure knowing that she's a virgin?
I think I should clarify exactly what she said.
Okay.
She said she was a reimagined virgin.
A reimagined?
Reimagined
Ooh.
virgin.
Right. And I was confused. Like, oh, so are you born again? Are you religious? And she said, no, it's not like that. It's just that after every hookup with a guy, I reimagine myself as a virgin.
What?
Ah.
Wait, so,
So
she's
she's-
having sex on the regular, but just imagining herself as a virgin afterwards.
That is my understanding, yes.
So according to like a doctor, he would say that she is not a virgin, but she says that
Look, you're talking to the wrong guy about this, but all I know is she said that she reimagines herself as a virgin and that she's waiting for the right guy. I thought, okay, so am I the next person to be with this reimagined virgin?
Hey, you could take
It's a lot of-
somebody's imaginary virginity.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
I had never heard of it either.
Huh.
You said you're not the right guy to ask about it, but I do know the woman that we should ask about it, and her name is Katie. Don't you think we should ask her?
Yeah, I mean, I've already talked to her about it, so if you're curious, I'm sure she would talk to you about it.
I'm very curious. And you know what? Why don't we just all talk to her about it right now, because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yep. Katie?
Yeah, hi.
Wait, she's on the other line?
Yes. Katie, say hi to Gabriel.
Hi, Gabe. Hi.
Hey, Katie. Hi.
Gabe, I'm just a little surprised that you feel this way. I had no idea, and you didn't say anything during the date.
What am I supposed to say? You said you were reimagined a virgin. I didn't know what to say at the moment.
I just don't understand why you didn't ask me about it or say that it bothered you or that you thought it was weird. It's not. I could have explained to you everything about it. Like, it's not even just me. This is a movement.
So this reimagined virgin thing isn't something you came up with on your own, Katie?
No, of course not.
And is it just because, like, are you feeling guilty after you have, like one night stands or something, and so you want to pretend like it didn't happen?
No, it's nothing about guilt or shame. It's just about feeling like the person you're with is, making actually your relationship with the person you're with in the moment special. And everything's new, there's nothing, no past experiences kind of to compare to.
What?
This is way better than my other first
But you
time.
can't just erase your past. Like, it doesn't, life doesn't work like that, right?
happens.
Like, you are obviously, when you get in bed with somebody else, not virgin-like if you've had a lot of experience. And that's not a bad thing.
Well, maybe that's the situation for you, but that's not how I feel because I'm a reimagined virgin.
Huh.
So do you act all scared and timid during it, or what's the?
It's not really about acting scared and timid. It's just being with someone without feeling like you have to be a certain way, like remembering how your last partner liked to do things. You know what I mean? It's like discovering everything together sexually, right?
Okay, that's not a bad message. Weird label.
Yeah, weird label.
Yeah, maybe you guys are getting this, but I still am kind of at a loss. Like, I don't see how someone can go through and think that they're a reimagined virgin.
Yeah, Katie, why reimagine yourself as a virgin? Why not just go, I've been with 10 people, but now I'm with you?
Because I just said that when I do give myself to someone, I'm hoping that person is going to be my forever person. And if they're not my forever person, then I can just wipe the slate clean and forget about them and reimagine myself a virgin again.
That is convenient virginity.
Wow.
Very convenient.
I mean,
You
it sounds great.
Don't have to hold out or anything for that one.
See, that's what I mean. It's that's a big responsibility. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, but Gabe, couldn't you just reimagine yourself as a virgin and then it's two reimagined virgins together?
What you're describing sounds like two people just doing a lot of drugs and not remembering anything.
It does,
It
actually.
actually does.
Well,
And if she does that with me, it means that she wants to be with me forever, and I'm not ready to have that commitment yet.
Yeah.
No, it's actually the opposite. There's no responsibility because like I just said, if it doesn't work out, I am able to just wipe that slate clean,
Yeah. I do see the pluses, but it still sounds weird to me.
Okay, well, maybe it sounds weird to you because you've never tried it.
I haven't. I'm going to do that.
yeah,
I'm going to reimagine myself a virgin
Your wife.
right now, yeah.
You should. There's no religious connection, no religious affiliations. Age doesn't matter. Anyone can do it.
oh,
Done.
anyone.
Number of people you've been with doesn't matter. Like, who cares the number, right?
Done. I'm a virgin.
Okay, you guys are laughing about this, but thousands of people are doing this, and it's not weird at all.
Thousands?
You know,
Who are the
marriages will
thousands?
probably
I've never
last
heard of
a
this
lot
in my
longer.
entire life.
Well, Gabriel, would you like to learn more about reimagined virginity and go on a second date with Katie? We'll pay for it.
Katie, look, you are a nice person. I am not interested in another date.
Aw, come on.
The reimagined virgin thing is just too weird.
See, too weird, or Katie, you could look at it this way. He's respecting your reimagined virginity and doesn't want to take that from you.
Oh.
Okay, I guess. Gabe, thank you for respecting my reimagined virginity.
It just sounds.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
it's too bad, Gabriel, because I feel like Katie the virgin could have taught you a thing or two.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, can I be a reimagined millionaire? Sure, you can imagine yourself anything, I guess. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Katie wasn't getting a call back from this dude named Gabriel. And when we called him, we found out why. She mentioned during her date that she is a reimagined virgin. Never heard anything like that before, but she explained it to us. It's not religious or anything. But after she hooked up with the guy, she just reimagines herself a virgin again to keep things new and exciting. So no matter what, she's always a virgin until the person she marries, and then she won't be a virgin. That's what she said. He thought the idea was extremely weird and didn't want the responsibility of taking somebody's reimagined virginity. Too much pressure there.
A lot of imaginary
Yeah.
responsibility.
So no second date for them. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I haven't actually talked to the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today yet.
Okay.
But I'm assuming based on her email that she's either 13 years old or 85 years old.
What?
Because of what she chose to do as a first date. She had her first date come meet her to walk the mall.
Yeah, mall walker.
So I'm like, either you're like a really old person walking the mall early in the morning to get your exercise, or you're a 14-year-old who wants to run around the mall and go to Hot Topic. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. Tracy is on the phone. Tracy, how are you?
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, good.
What? She sounds like she's maybe in her 20s.
How old are you, Tracy?
I'm 26.
26. Interesting date idea.
I love your guys' show so much.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Why choose to walk the mall with your date?
I actually thought it was a good idea because I'm kind of new to internet dating, and I thought he would be crazy. So I just figured there'd be a lot of people there.
Yeah, public place, safe exercising.
Like a picnic in the park may be a good idea, or going down to the Seattle Center and checking out the Space Needle.
Yeah, your email said walk the mall. Do you mean like you showed up in like exercise clothes and we're actually power walking through the mall, or you're just going shopping together? What does that mean, Tracy?
I just mean like, you know, get a coffee, like walk around, like people watch. I felt like there'd be a lot to talk about, you know, like, oh, look at that outfit, or like, look at that person, you know.
Oh, so you're like talking crap about people on your first date.
That's kind of fun, actually. Walk around and judge people. I think that's pretty cool.
Sounds good to Jubal.
Awesome.
What's the guy's name that you want to call today?
Clay.
Okay.
He's like really attractive. Like, seriously, so good looking.
You're like, let's head on over to Victoria's Secret right away.
He was just like really like hot, like as hot as his picture, maybe even hotter. I mean, just like awesome.
Tracy,
he didn't seem like a psycho.
Okay.
Was he nice? I mean, how was the conversation during your mall walking?
He was so nice. Like, we actually had a really good time. And he even made fun of me a little bit for walking the mall, and that was good because I feel like it was an icebreaker. We really were having a great time, and in fact, we had so much fun that I thought, okay, you're totally not a psycho. Like, we should have lunch.
You like headed over to the food court and
Sparrow.
made it happen for yourself.
Yeah.
It wasn't just food court. We went to like an actual restaurant, but it was really nice. And we each had a couple of mixed drinks. Mm-hmm. And I obviously like was super into him. So I decided like, I'm not going to play games. Like I wanted him to know that I'm super into him. So I definitely flirted and all of that. I decided not to, you know, pretend like I didn't like him or something like that.
What did you do? Because it sounds like you just basically threw yourself on him and were like, I like you. I want to let you know. I'm going to hump your leg right now.
So I just like was touching his arm and like all that silly, dumb stuff, like playing with my hair. And,
Did you?
Like, cleaning it.
Okay.
Your email says that you did something that you regret. What did you do?
Yeah, well, I was pretty buzzed from the drink, and we somehow ended up back in the mall. And I took him into the Gap. I was like, come to the Gap with me. And he was like, sure. And so then I picked up this dress, and I said, I want you to come and help me, you know, try it on. I want you to tell me if it looks good or not on me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you invite him in the dressing room?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Come on.
He was like, this is the best date ever.
Well, I mean, it was a good date, but then I was worried that he was maybe getting a little bored. And so I kind of wanted to show him that I can be fun and spontaneous. So I started making out with him.
Nice.
Like in the changing room?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Having worked in retail, this happens a lot.
It does.
I bet it
doesn't
does.
Yeah.
But
Catch
usually
a lot of
with
people.
14-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do it by myself whenever I'm trying on something. I have fun in there. But I figure it's private and it's my time to get ready and do things.
And it's not awkward when you only see one pair of legs underneath the door.
And all kinds of moaning. Okay, so you made out with him in the changing room, and then I'm assuming he thought that was going to lead to more.
Well, I kind of wanted to do something for him. So I did.
What?
What do you mean?
Gosh, please say buy him a shirt.
Like, I, like we,
Yeah, I think we know. Man, again.
Tracy.
I started off ripping on your date about walking around the mall. Now I wish
right,
I could go on a mall date. A mall date sounds amazing.
Tracy.
Okay, so I'm assuming that he was probably very thankful after all that went down.
In a changing room?
Yeah, well, after that, he told me that he had to pick his brother up from the airport.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
That's convenient.
like right after, too.
yeah, because I was planned for dates.
Okay.
This plane's 5 hours early.
Did you guys walk out of the mall together? Did he leave you in the Gap after all that, or?
No, we walked out together, and he said he would call me the next day. Like, he was like, I had a good time, and,
Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry I have to go, but I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, and you haven't heard anything back from him. How many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
He didn't call the next day, so that night I just texted him, like, a cute little text. Like, that was fun yesterday, right? Smiley face. But he didn't respond to that, so I've texted him 2 other times.
Okay. Look, to be honest, if I went out with you and that happened on a date, I'm calling you back.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Jose, you calling her back?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I think every guy on the text board at 78592 would agree. You're getting a call back. So what do you think happened?
Well, I honestly, like, I don't usually do something like that.
Sure.
That's what every girl says.
But I really haven't. And the thing is I actually do like him is the thing. Because I think he does seem like a good guy. And I kind of think that he might have been weirded out that I did that. And I kind of don't blame him.
Or maybe it just wasn't good for him. You know, sometimes you go in the dressing room, things don't fit or work out.
I feel like it was, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Trust me. Even if it's bad, it's good. So, all right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Let's just start off by recapping Tracy's date. Tracy, of course, is on the phone, and we're about to do a second date update for her. But let's recap her date real quick. She met a guy at the mall. They went out and had some food after walking around for a little bit, got a little bit drunk, then went back into the mall, ended up in the Gap in a dressing room where she did some stuff to him.
Whoa.
And she's not getting a call back.
Yeah.
Tracy, the only reason that I can think a guy wouldn't call you back after a date like that is he's probably dead. So
Come on,
are you going to be upset when we call and we find that out? Because that's the only reason I could think that a dude would not call you back after what you so graciously did to him in the dressing room at the Gap. Seriously. It was very nice of you.
The thing is, I actually am kind of worried about him. Because
Really?
I do think it's weird that he didn't call back. I mean, why couldn't he just text back and say, I'm not interested or something?
I mean, you haven't heard anything from him at all.
No. And I do feel like, if it was reversed, I would just be like, I don't know. I would say something. I wouldn't just not say something.
Okay.
All right, we're about to call him up, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. Now, Tracy, if he doesn't answer or if he doesn't want to see you again, don't worry. Every guy in our listening area right now definitely wants to meet you at the mall. So you've got a lot of options out there, okay?
Including me.
Oh, God.
All right, Tracy, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Clay there?
this is Clay.
Clay, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning radio show. Have you heard of us before? I'm going to take that as a yes. It sounds like you haven't, but we're calling you this morning because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and she liked you so much that she actually emailed our show and asked us to give you a call to find out why you're not calling her back.
What?
Her name is Tracy, and I guarantee you, man, you remember this date. I guarantee it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's such a sleepy laugh.
You remember hanging out with Tracy?
Gosh.
Yeah, the chick at the mall.
Yeah. That'd be the Tracy we're talking about. Well,
Attaboy.
Tracy is a listener to our show. Apparently, after that little encounter that you guys had, she's hit you up a couple times and asked to hang out, and you haven't responded. So Tracy wanted us to ask you if she did something wrong or if you're not interested because she liked you and would love to see you again. She obviously liked you. I mean, you know that.
I don't know. She was cool. I'll definitely like text her again. It just hasn't been like the right time, you know.
Hasn't been the right time, but come on.
There's
Look.
always a good time if you like her.
I mean, she was cool. She's not really like a dateable chick. She's like a chick I would definitely hang out with.
Okay.
I see what's going on.
And by a girl you'd hang out with, Clay, do you mean a girl that you would do stuff with?
Yeah, like she's like doable, but like not like really dateable.
She's
you know?
She's not dateable. All
She's
right.
a booty call. Okay.
And why?
Did she tell you what happened?
She did.
Yeah.
She told
what
us.
happened on our date.
She told us all about the date.
She told you about the dressing room.
Yep. She told us about the dressing room with the gap.
Nice job, bro.
Yeah. You're getting high fives from every dude that listens to our show.
He didn't do anything. He just sat there. Come on.
It doesn't happen that often, Brooke. It's like if you were to see a unicorn or somebody, you have a friend that actually encountered a unicorn, you're going to shake his hand and say, that's awesome.
God, ladies.
So you just feel like she's the kind of girl that you're just going to hook up with.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll text her again. Like, I'll text her on like a Saturday night when I'm wasted. It's like the right time to hang out with her.
All right.
Do you feel guilty at all for like leading her on, Clay?
Not really. Just tell her I'll call her. I mean, she wants me to call her. I'll call her. But
Yeah, I don't think you were leading her on. You were planning on calling her, just not maybe at the time she wanted you to call her. Maybe at 2 o'clock after the bars close and you don't have any other options. That's when you were thinking of calling her, but you didn't lie.
Like, she was super aggressive, man. It wasn't me. She was like all over me. If that's what she wants from me, then I'll give it to her when the time's right.
I have to say something because I'm not a booty call.
Yeah, Clay, that's Tracy. She's actually been on the other line listening this whole time.
Yeah, maybe you could have mentioned that, huh?
Yeah. Sorry about that, but I forgot, like, just like how you forgot to call her back, I forgot to mention that she was on the other line.
I don't even understand why you couldn't just text back and be, say something. Because, I mean, I think that would
I was
going to
totally text you back. I've been busy. I told you my brother was in town and I've been having to do, like, family stuff. I was going to text you. I've just been busy.
Yeah, in the middle of the night as a booty call?
I don't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I didn't know
I wouldn't have said it if I knew you were on the other line. Clay, if that's how you feel, just be straight with her. Be 100%.
No, you guys set me up. I was just trying to play along and, like, be cool on the radio. You guys, like, put words in my mouth or whatever.
You're clearly an ass. Like this.
I'm really not an ass. I really do like you, and I really was going to call you. Like, you can't, like,
You
make
really
this,
like me? You just said that I was a booty call and that I was doable, but not dateable.
I didn't say you were a booty call. They said you were a booty call. I just was just like going along with what they wanted. Like, I was trying to show up on the radio. I didn't mean that.
Clay, you did say she was doable and not dateable.
Yeah.
Well, from that one experience, I don't know, but I was going to date her again.
Clay.
You mean you were going to do her again is what you mean.
What is your problem, dude?
I just feel like really degraded, I mean, I understand that you, like, might think some things because I did that, but I just feel like you could have just said that to me.
Well, this is a weird situation. I mean, obviously I didn't mean anything I just said. Like, you shouldn't, like, take that for what it is. I was just trying to be cool on the radio. Like, I want to date you, and I do like you.
God, you're such a liar.
So now you want to go out on a date? Like, you want to go out on a date all of a sudden?
Yeah, I want to go on a date. I always wanted to go on a date. I told you I was going to call you. Like I said, my brother was in town. Like,
why didn't you just text me back and say I was busy? Why did you ignore the text?
I don't even remember getting the text, to be honest with you.
What? Tracy, do not believe any of this. Are you really honestly falling for this right now?
Tracy, you know how it works. Sometimes you meet someone and you go on a date. You don't want to call him back. You don't want to seem too eager. So maybe that's what Clay was doing. He didn't want to seem like he was like all sprung and trying to get at you right away. Like he wanted to give it a couple days.
Yeah, until
right,
Saturday
Clay?
night until he was
Is that what you're doing, Clay?
Oh my God!
No, I knew I had to get back to her. I just hadn't got around to it.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
I'm not an idiot. Like, I know what's going on. I know he's like kind of maybe a jerk, but I do want to hear him out.
You mean
that's all I want.
Okay, then. How about we send you guys out on a second date?
Come on.
We will pay for it.
A thing to you guys, like, I know it seems weird, but I do kind of want to go out with him again.
He must be hot.
He is really hot.
Oh, hey.
You guys can go for another mall trip. You might be banned from the Gap, but, American Eagle's always available.
We're definitely not going anywhere near a mall.
I'm not going near a mall.
This is a horrible decision, Tracy.
There are other places with bathrooms and things like that, too. You're fine.
Oh, gross.
There you go, Tracy. You got your second date. I'm just going to pay for a hotel room. Screw it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Second date updates. I've now learned one of the best places to meet women in coffee shops.
Yeah, it is a good place.
You walk up and you spill your coffee on them.
No, Jubal.
And
That's
then-
like third-degree burn.
Well, it starts off a
possibly.
conversation right there. It's a
Or-
conversation starter. Big conversation
I
starter.
agree. Plus, there's like 70,000 coffee shops in Seattle.
Yeah, right?
So you can't miss out.
That's where today's second dater, Leo, met the girl that he wants us to call. Her name's Gabrielle. Leo, what's up, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. So you met the girl that you want to call at a coffee shop. Did you take my advice and spill something on her? Or did you do it a different way?
No. We didn't. We never made it that far. We never made it to the burn part of the date.
Oh, that's good. Already,
It's not a good date unless you're in the burn unit.
Already you're doing better than Jubal Flag.
Tell us about meeting the girl that you want to call today.
I went into my neighborhood coffee shop and just gorgeous woman reading a book by herself sitting in the window. And so I go up and I get my coffee, and then I'm hanging out by the sweetener station, and I just wanted to start a conversation with her. So the book she
That
was
sounds
reading-
creepy. I was hanging out by the sweetener station the whole time, just peering at her from over the napkins.
What'd you say when you walked up to her?
She was reading A Time to Kill, and I had read it 6 or 8 months ago. And so I was like, oh, that's such a great book. How are you enjoying it?
Okay.
And just completely
Did you
falls
do it
flat.
exactly like that? Oh, my God. You're reading A Time to Kill. I've read A Time to Kill. Are you enjoying it?
Right, yeah. So anyway, I'm still sitting there spitting my coffee, so I was like, oh, well, yeah, I read it a few months ago. I really
Hey,
loved it.
Leo?
It's such a great book.
Leo?
Yeah.
How many cups of coffee have you had this morning?
Oh, buddy, I'm like a pot-a-day guy.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
We can tell.
You are hyped up, man.
Plus a 5-hour
Yeah, no,
energy.
I'm on my third cup, and I've been up for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we can tell that. Leo.
So you said, hey, do you like the book? And then that started the conversation.
Well, it kind of, but I mean, like, for the first little while, everything I would ask, I would get, like, whatever the least amount of syllables that you could respond to that question, that was the answer I would get.
Oh,
Okay.
but you didn't
And
give
so
up.
I was like, okay, this isn't going well. I'm going to cut my losses and go. And then, I don't know why, but finally I was like, hey, so I forget, how does that book end? And she looks at me like I'm just a moron.
Yeah.
Shows me that she's on like page 60 and goes, well, I don't know, do I? But it got her laughing, it got me laughing. And then after that, it's like me being just a complete idiot kind of broke the ice.
Okay, and so you asked her out?
Yes. A few days later, we met for dinner. That went really nice. And then towards the end, we were thinking about whether or not to get dessert. And I was like, hey, well, listen, I've got a fire pit. We could go back to my place and start at the fire pit and, like, roast s'mores.
Yeah, this is where you go to the burn unit. All right.
This is actually a cute idea.
Yeah.
How did that go?
But it was great. It was great. We had a great time. We popped a bottle of wine, and we just kind of sat out. And I thought that we were really cooking at this point. And then out of nowhere, she's just like, all right, well, I guess it's time for me to go. And awkward hug, kiss on the cheek, and then she was gone.
Really?
That's it.
What?
Now, Leo, you're an intense guy and you communicate a lot. Is there possibly something you said before she flipped a switch and had to leave?
The thing is, when I ramble like crazy when I'm nervous,
Yeah.
I also think that it's kind of part of my bumbling charm, but I don't think so.
Are you a good listener,
Bumbling
Leo?
charm.
I would like to think so.
And like you ask women questions when you're out. I mean, you learn stuff about her too, right? It wasn't just you.
Yes,
dude.
I learned things about her.
Okay, I'm just checking. It's kind of intense right
All right.
now.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since she left your place?
We texted back and forth for the first couple of days, and then it was just radio silence.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can't think of anything that you did wrong?
No.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update right after this, okay?
Great, thanks, guys.
Just hang out and have another pot of coffee.
Oh God.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, with the energy that Leo has, I don't even think I need to ask the question, but Leo, are you ready to call Gabrielle and get your second date update?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
If you're just tuning in, Leo met Gabrielle at a coffee shop. They ended up hitting it off, went out for dinner, went back to his place to make s'mores for dessert,
Aw.
which the ladies liked that idea. And then the girl kind of got weird, gave him a hug, kissed him on the cheek, and took off. They texted for a little while, but he hasn't had any contact with her for, what, a couple weeks now?
Yeah, about a week and a half.
About a week and a half. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to call her right now and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Gabrielle, please?
this is she. Who's that?
Hey,
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh my God, I'm pretty sure your voice just cracked.
We did.
Hi, I'm sorry. Did I win something? I'm just kind of confused.
No. No, you didn't win anything. Well, I guess you could have won something. Find out in a second.
Okay.
I'm calling you because you recently went on a date with a guy named Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leo is a big listener to the show.
Okay.
And he emailed us and wanted us to get a hold of you because you haven't been responding to any of his text messages. And Leo would love to see you again.
He would love to see me again? I guess I don't know what you mean. He never asked me out again.
Oh, so you think Leo's not interested in you?
It was a weird night. Just put it that way. It started off really good, and it just ended weird, so I didn't think he wanted to see me.
What was weird? Didn't you guys just go roast s'mores?
We did roast s'mores. Okay, I told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the s'mores part actually was the nicest part. But, right after that, I feel bad even saying this, but, he shows me this video, like this presentation, I guess, for, like, these seaweed nutritional supplements.
Oh, no.
Seaweed-based, and I was really confused by why he was showing me that. And then he kept on telling me that he thought I would be a really good salesperson, and then I have a lot of friends that would be really good at selling seaweed products.
He's trying to
So you think that he wasn't interested in you in a romantic sense, but he just wanted to try to sell you on his seaweed product?
On the pyramid scheme?
Exactly, on a seaweed supplement. And I got a little freaked out. I'm not going to lie. It was weird.
Honestly, your energy sounds like you match Leo pretty well.
And the truth is, that's what I loved about him. I've dated a lot of guys. His energy it's literally like he drinks 10 cups of coffee. I felt like that's so I'm the same way.
I think that's because he does.
When he said to me, I want you to heal the world with seaweed. Oh, God. And I got a little
Okay. I don't remember the heal the world part just exactly. I don't know.
Hey, Gabrielle, Leo is actually on the phone right now and heard everything you just said. Leo?
Oh, my God. What is this?
Sorry about that.
I actually thought we had something really good going into seaweed. At the heart of it, I'm a salesman, and that's how I make my living. And it's like, you can ask any of my friends. I ask everybody. This is the thing I do. If you'd be interested, I would love to get you interested in it. It's what I do.
Always be closing. Always be closing, right? Even on your dates, Leo. Always be closing. So, Leo, you could see how you trying to sell her on your health food, whatever it is, could lead her to think that you're not interested in her, though, right?
Look, I just really think that you should step back and just think about the overall benefits to your health, to your sleep cycle, to your hair, your skin. These things are all documented.
Leo, going in the wrong direction here.
Like, do you guys see what I mean now? What do I say to this guy?
I think what you need to say is, where do I sign up? It sounds great to me.
I think you need to put up a no solicitation sign on your freaking chest.
I can see we're making it like the very last part of the evening. Makes it feel like that's what we've been building towards. But it's just like we had gone inside. That's where the video is. And if you have an interest, I have an interest. This is what I do. I would like to say,
Leo. Tell her what you wanted the last impression to be of the night. Tell her what you were hoping for if you're really not trying to sell her on anything.
We had a really lovely time. We had great conversation. We sat out under the stars. I think the entire night was a smashing success. I feel like I'm getting pointed at because of the order of the events.
Leo, you're a really nice guy. I want you to understand that I like who you are, but I honestly felt that you were trying to make me a salesperson to sell your seaweed, and I don't believe in selling seaweed to people and stealing their money and whatever that is. So that's my whole thing with you. I will not sell seaweed, and you're being a sea weirdo, and I just kind of think that we should stop it right now.
Look, listen. If you can be happy with how my skin glistens, I don't care how it got that way. I'm fine with it. I would love for you to give me a second chance, and if I need to leave the samples in the trunk, that's a thing that I'm totally fine with.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do right now to get you into a second chance? Huh? Who do I need to talk to? Do I need to cut the interest rate down? What can I do to get you into a second date right now?
What am I doing to you third date?
Hey, you got to give him something. He must be good at his job.
Yeah, seriously.
Look, the second date can be on consignment. You owe me nothing up front.
Gabrielle, would you like to go out on a second date with Leo? We will pay for it.
You promise me you won't talk to me about seaweed or anything dealing with nutritional supplements ever again. I will go out another date with you.
Yes. I feel like you guys are a good match besides the seaweed issue.
We're both crazy, I guess.
Yeah, you sound a little nuts. I'm not going to lie.
There
And
you-
I kind of like it.
Congratulations, Leo. You got your second date.
Hey, thanks. Hey, Jubal, while I've got you on the phone, have you ever thought about the...
No, I have not. Places to meet women are. Another one that you may have not thought of, the art gallery.
You've met a woman at the art gallery.
Yes, I have.
Were they finger paintings at your house?
You hang out there, and then you impress them with your knowledge of art. Like, you walk up to them and you go, hey, that's a nice painting right there. It's almost as nice as the Mona Lisa, which was painted by Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know if you know that.
And it was
Or the statue of David. Sorry.
Isn't the Mona Lisa a beautiful painting? Okay, maybe I've never met a girl at an art gallery before, but Ethan sure has. Ethan, how are you?
Good, guys. What's going on?
Not much, man. Thanks for your email. Now, Ethan, you said you met this girl, Isabella, at an art gallery. Like, you just happened to see her there and went up and talked to her, or?
Yeah, she was just at the art gallery, and so was I, and she was just absolutely stunning. Just one of those where you stop and take a moment, and I decided to approach her, just get a closer view, and the way she was looking at the art, the look she had in her eyes, I wanted her to look at me the way she looked at the art.
Let me ask you this, Ethan.
Yeah.
You weren't admiring her like she was a piece of art, because right now it sounds pretty creepy. Like you're...
No, I was subtle about it. I'm a romantic at heart, and just seeing her, I was hit with something, and I wanted to go over and try to find a way to ease myself into the conversation. Maybe not the Mona Lisa line, Jubal, but...
Well, hey, next time you're at an art gallery and you see a fine woman, you feel free to use that. It works every time.
I'm going to steal it.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did you work? I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for really bad lines when you're meeting a girl at an art gallery. Did you try something like that, or did you just introduce yourself and say, hey, I think you're cool looking?
No, I walked up and I stood by the art for a little bit, so not to just jump in right away, trying to be as smooth as I can be at least.
Wow.
And I said, hey, what do you think of this piece? What do you see in the art? And her answer just, again, struck me. She said, it's not what you see when you look at the art, it's what you feel.
Oh.
Wow.
And what you should have said was, you really don't have an answer, do you? Because that's what I think she was telling you.
For me, it was an unbelievable answer.
Okay.
And we started to talk, and I asked her, hey, would you mind if we walked around together?
Nice.
So we walked around.
Mhm.
She was just so sophisticated. You could tell she was worldly. I mean, her voice was just so lyrical. There was a few times when we were standing in front of paintings, I would just close my eyes and just listen to her voice.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
creepy, dude.
Ethan, I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you. Everything that you're telling me makes it sound like you were kind of creepy with the way you've described yourself, staring at her and close. How long are we talking about closing your eyes and listening to her talk? Was it just a little personal, like a long blink, or you were sitting there just kind of sniffing the air,
7
taking
minutes.
in her voice?
No, it wasn't like a minute at a time or anything, but there was a few times I caught myself just being carried away in her voice. And I know in today's culture and everything, it's all about hooking up and everything like that, but, I was looking for that connection with her. It just was instantaneous.
Okay.
Tyler, I like the fact that you're romantic, but was she responding to it? Because it can be sort of off-putting, especially on a first date.
I get that, and, we had a great time. We were talking and chatting back and forth. There was an awkwardness, and even afterwards, I did tell her as she was getting up to walk out and we were saying goodbye, I said walking into the art gallery was the best decision of my life. And I know it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I get it. But when you meet a girl and it feels like it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, or at the very least once in very few years where you make a connection like that, I just felt like I wanted to be honest with her and pull out all the stops and let her know exactly what I was thinking and feeling at that moment.
Yeah.
Good for you. Don't be bitter like the rest of us.
No,
be romantic, stay optimistic.
Like you said, when you see a nice girl and someone like that and you're feeling something, sometimes you got to pull it out.
Oh, come on.
That's not what he said.
That's what.
That's your...
I don't know.
No.
I just asked, but who knows? It may have ended different if I did that.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the feeling there that we were done or anything because I actually asked for her number. And I said, you wouldn't mind me giving you a call to see if we could do this again sometime. And she said, sure. And she gave me her number, and I've called her a few times, and there's just no response. And I want to find out what it is that's keeping her from giving me a call back.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Just hold on the line.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Before we get into the second date update, I want to say this. I'm glad that Ethan emailed us because he met Isabella at an art gallery. It proves one thing. The man knows his art. And that's why he's a listener to this show.
He's scholared.
Oh, are we the Picasso of the radio world?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'd like to think of us that way.
Funny looking and messed up.
We
when
are the
you see it up
Picasso
close.
of the fart joke.
Okay.
Abstract fart jokes.
Yeah. All right, Ethan, are you about ready to call Isabella?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I hope I didn't screw things up.
Just to catch everybody up, Ethan met Isabella at an art gallery. They hit it off, spent the whole day walking around together looking at art, but he hasn't heard from her since. The way you've been talking about her this whole time, like you're infatuated with her, and you were just, maybe you came off a little too strong.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny it. But like I said, there was that moment, and I was caught in just being out on a ledge, and I decided to jump.
You're talking about at the end of meeting with her where you said, I'm really glad I walked into this art gallery today.
It's the best thing I've ever done.
I think I said this is one of the best decisions in my life in my defense, but I may have said this is the best.
All right. Well, we're going to give her a call right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and ask if she remembers your magical day.
Sounds great.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Isabella, please?
Yes, speaking.
How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm sorry?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. Have you heard of us by any chance?
Yeah, I have. What is this about?
This is about the fact that you recently went on a date with one of our listeners. His name is Ethan. You met him at an art gallery and spent the whole day with him. I take it from that little giggle you remember Ethan.
Yeah, of course, Ethan.
He emailed us because apparently he's been trying to call you to get a second date, but you won't respond to him. Did you not like him? Were you just busy?
No. Ethan, he's a really, really special guy. That was a great, I don't know if you want to call it date, but it was a great experience that I had with him.
Did you not want to see him again? Is there a reason that you're not calling him back? Because it sounds to me like you had a decent time.
We had a great time. It's not that though. It's just I think he's a little naive for me.
Naive?
What?
A little too naive, yes.
Is it because he's a nice dude?
No. I do appreciate nice guys. It wasn't because he was nice. It was just we were talking for a little bit, and then we went for a walk. I felt like he was so in awe of the whole thing that he believes more in love at first sight and, like heated passion. And
did you feel like you were out with like some kid who has a vision of love and
sort of
magic? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it was genuine, but that love at first sight gimmick is exactly what it is, a gimmick. It's not real. It's not realistic. I've never seen any long-lasting relationships start with, I met this person and it was love at first sight.
I've met people like that, and I've been on dates with people who are like that, and the whole time you're thinking, like, is this even really you, or are you faking it right now?
I felt like we were kind of reliving some sort of fairy tale. I know it sounds so cheesy, but I just think he has this view of how it should be, and I don't agree with it. I hope he can make it into a reality. I hope there is a girl out there for him that can deliver that for him. I just know I'm not that girl.
Let me ask you, if you could tell anything to Ethan, if you could give him any advice on how to date, what would you say to him?
I would just say maybe take it down a notch and just show your real self.
Interesting.
Now, I want you to actually say that to Ethan, because Ethan's on the other line with us and has been listening to what you just said.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hi, Isabella. How are you? Good to hear from you.
Oh, hi, Ethan. How are you?
I do believe in romance and fairy tales, but I'm not the guy that thinks it happens with everyone. And it's never happened with me like it happened with you. I mean, just listening to you talk, there's a reason why those stories and movies exist. And out of all the people I could have met that day, I met you, and we had an unbelievable connection.
All right, Isabella, I'm kind of getting what you're talking about now. Ethan, it sounds like you're reading a script from a movie.
It's genuine. I can't help. I'm smiling here, even though I heard that, it didn't go the way she wanted to. I guess I could be more jaded and cynical, but
No.
Worst case scenario is about. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but at the very least, we owe it to ourselves to see where this goes.
I'm not trying to be cynical. I just feel like we can never live up to that first date, and I feel like I feel like I'm just gonna ruin any expectations you had.
Don't worry
You know
about
what
me.
I mean?
I would rather make an effort of it than wonder what could have been. I don't want to be 20 years from now. I'm still wondering about Isabella, who I had a magical day with, and what could have been
Is
if
that what
she
you're looking
didn't
for?
think this
A
was too
magical
perfect.
relationship? Or is that what you want? Because if that's what you want, it's not realistic, and I can't give that to you.
No, I'm not. I don't think we're going to get married in Vegas in a week from now. I just think when you have a connection with somebody, that you want to explore it. I'm not looking for a perfect life with no fights or anything like that. But I will tell you, we seem to be real similar people, and just had a connection that I don't know that I've felt very often in my life.
Are you
well. It was very special, but
Isabella, a lot of relationships, I don't know how many you've been in, but they start off wonderful like that, and then they get to normal and everyday mundane stuff. So don't worry. If you go out with them a few more times, you'll probably get there. You'll get to the, romance is dead, it's kind of boring, I mean, you're going to get to that point eventually. Why don't
I
you...
don't want to ruin it for him. I think that's what he wants.
Don't worry about me. Just listen to him. Jubal makes sense. Don't worry about it ruining me for anything. It's just, let's go out and have some fun.
Yeah,
again.
you guys can...
We'll
it's
get
the-
the boring shortly.
It could be the best of both worlds. He can have his romance. You can have your hatred toward the whole thing. And you both can get along. Just give it one more shot. That's all Ethan wants. I will pay for a second date, Isabella, if you'll go out with Ethan one more time.
There it is.
All right, fine.
You'll
I'll
do it?
One more try. I'll do it.
Sweet. A successful second date.
Yes.
But I promise I'll make it as normal and as boring as I possibly can. Thank you, guys.
Isabella, I just want to challenge you when you go on your second date. Just give love a little bit of a chance. You'll see that you and Ethan can go out for dinner
This is so ridiculous.
and bite into a lifetime of wonderful memories. Is that doing anything for you, Isabella?
No.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Jake is on the phone today for a second date update, and in his email, he said that there was a strict no talking policy for their first date.
What?
So
How does that work?
it sounds like an amazing date. Like, I wish they would do that on more first dates. So I don't know what went wrong. What's up, Jake? How are you?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Pretty good. So there's a no talking policy on your first date?
Yeah, I mean, it's partially because it was like bad research, on my part, but it ended up being kind of cool. So hear me out.
Okay. Before we get into that, what's her name, by the way?
Kelly.
Kelly. all right.
Kelly's not like a mute, and this phone call is going to go not very well because she won't be able to talk to us either, right?
Oh, she can talk, but she's not talking to me. I mean, I wish she could talk. That's why I'm coming to you guys.
Yeah, okay.
good
So hopefully
point.
we can get her to talk to you again. Tell us about how you met her.
We met online,
Okay.
and you hit it off right away. And what was really popped out to me is like she liked music. She liked to see live music and stuff like that. So I thought, oh, this would be great.
Okay, that's awesome. I mean, are you the one that initiated the date?
Yeah, I asked her, and then she agreed to a first date.
Sweet. And what were you feeling when you were arriving at the date for the first time?
I mean, I was really excited. I think she was going to love it. I picked this jazz club that had this jazz band playing.
Cool.
That I thought would be really cool. I know she's going to like it because she likes live music, and I've never been to this jazz club before, so it was going to be kind of a new experience for me as well. So, I mean, win-win.
Okay. Do you both like jazz?
Yeah, that was the other thing that was on her profile, that she liked jazz music.
So she was 70, right? You're dating a 70-year-old?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Okay, and how did it all start? I mean, what was it like between you two in person?
Seeing her in person, she, absolutely stunning. I was so excited. And when we got in, I had this table set aside. It was like really close to the band, so we like get the whole experience. And we sit down, we order our drinks, and we start talking, and I'm getting these dirty looks from people around me. And even one person like shushes me from behind. And I actually look, there's a card on the table that says no talking during play. So they had this policy where, and they enforced it, where you couldn't talk while the band was playing.
That's intense.
Yeah. And I was like, oh no, I just invited this girl to this first date and we can't even talk to each other.
Like I said, that sounds fabulous, but I don't think most people would like that.
I started to freak out a little bit, but we get our drinks and there was cocktail napkins. And so she started writing questions on the cocktail napkin. And I would answer them.
That's really cute. It's like high school math class all over again, passing notes back and forth.
Yeah, and it actually worked, and we went back and forth, and we ended up filling up both sides, all quarters of this cocktail napkin, every little inch with questions and answers. And it was a little awkward because there was some times I couldn't really read her handwriting. But, that happens at a bar anyway. If it's really loud, you can't always hear the person, but you sometimes answer just in case.
Right.
Right, totally.
Did it go well? I mean, were you guys hitting it off based on your written conversation?
Yeah, we were, and it was interesting because it was like talking online, only in person. So you could see her reactions to reading what you were writing, and it was really cool. And the music was great, and we had a great time. Nice. Afterwards, we were like, let's do this more. And so I invited her over to my place so we could actually talk, and she agreed.
Oh, that's cool. So, I mean, you guys learned enough about each other via cocktail napkins to feel comfortable enough to go back to your place.
Yeah.
Did you guys kiss at the end of the night?
It was like one of those little pecks. It wasn't like a real intimate thing,
That's interesting that you would go back to your place and not make out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of weird. When she was there at my place, it was a little awkward. I couldn't really figure out why. It's just the energy wasn't right. I was actually thinking of maybe we should just break out some more napkins and just write on them and just keep that vibe going for the night.
Maybe she liked your penmanship more than the way you actually speak. Who knows?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Have you tried to ask her out again?
Yeah, sure. And it's never worked out timing-wise for us to schedule something. And I think that she's kind of avoiding it.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay. And before I just want to let you know that, no matter how this works out, I actually kind of kept the napkin. If anything that happens from this, it's just a really cool memento to have about a night that was really cool.
Yeah, for your scrapbooking, I guess.
All right. That's sweet.
We'll get your second date update right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just joining us, Jake is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Kelly. They went out to a jazz club for their first date, but I guess it was kind of awkward because they had a strict no talking policy. So they spent most of the evening writing notes to each other back and forth on cocktail napkins. They did go back to his place after, talked a little bit. He got a peck on the lips and then she left, and she's definitely been blowing him off. Jake, I think maybe part of the reason that you're not getting a call back is because you're too much of a rule follower. Whoa.
Maybe. I tried to do everything,
No, but I mean, you go to that place with a no talking policy and then you listen to their rules like a bad boy, the kind of girl that guys like, or the kind of guy that girls like, would have saw that rule and instantly just jumped up on stage, grabbed a trumpet and pulled his pants down, started playing it with his butt. That's the type of bad dude that ladies like,
Yeah, the butt trumpets get us every time.
Disrupt the jazz club with their butt, and that's why I think you're not getting a call back.
I kind of envy the people that can do that. I don't know about playing
with my butt. But
Yeah, that's a true talent, though, Jake. I mean, if she loves music.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll get her on the phone in a second and find out if that's the reason. But I'm guessing that probably is it.
Totally.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe that has never crossed my mind though.
Yeah, I don't think it's crossed most people's mind. I actually feel bad for you, man. Like, you kept the cocktail napkin because you wanted it to be a love memento. You obviously saw this going somewhere.
Absolutely. I think it's something cool to have that, like, this is our first date, you know?
Totally. Well, I hope it goes well for you. I do.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If it doesn't, always take up playing the trumpet with your butt, and then your next dates will always be successful. All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kelly?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. I'm good. What's going on with you?
Not much, just doing a radio show and thought we'd call you.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. You said you're with a radio show, and what do you need?
Yes, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, that's the name of the show. And we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after that date, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email about you from one of our listeners.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, huh?
We did.
From who?
His name is Jake.
Oh, him?
Yes, him. The dude you went to like a jazz club with?
Yeah.
Yeah. He emailed us, told us that he really liked going out with you, told us about your date, and he also said that it seems like you don't want to go out with him again, so he wants to know why.
Okay, you said it seems like I don't want to go out with him again. I'm going to clarify and say that I don't want to go out with him again.
Oh, that's a strong sentiment.
Okay. Can you tell us why?
You know, it was just a really disappointing night. I was really optimistic.
Were you hoping he would have played a trumpet with his butt?
What? Oh, shit, that doesn't make any sense to
He
her.
has no idea what that means.
Yeah, don't worry about that comment. Anyway, why was it disappointing?
Okay, I don't know what you guys know, but we went to a jazz bar, and
Yeah, he told us that. He said you guys couldn't talk because there was like a no talking policy, so you wrote notes. And he thought that that actually was a good thing. Like you guys bonded over that and thought it was funny and stuff.
totally. It was, I mean, that was really fun. It was really cute. And then, you know, I was feeling good about the night, about him. And then we went back to his place, and he made me a drink, and then he wanted to give me a grand tour of his place.
Uh-oh. Does he have something creepy in his house? We've heard that a lot on these second date updates.
So, I mean, he kind of took me around to, like, the normal stuff, you know, like the kitchen, living room, whatever, showing me the place. And then we went into this one room, and there were glowing sticker stars on the ceiling, and there were trophies on the wall, and there were bunk beds. And I thought, oh, my God, like, do you have a kid?
Right.
And he said no, and started laughing and said that it was his room and that him and his roommate sleep in bunk beds because they want to save money because rent is expensive. And it's not only him and his roommate in the bunk bed, but the whole apartment, which is a one-bedroom, by the way, houses 4 people.
What?
And some of the other people are sleeping on, like, a pull-out couch or on an air mattress because they all want to save money.
Well, I mean, you kind of got to understand that. Like, rent is insane. That seems pretty extreme, but...
Right. I mean, like, I'm all about, you know, finding ways to save your money, but I don't know if this is the right fit for me.
You're not trying to date a dude with bunk beds that stares at glowing stars on his ceiling?
And, oh, this is the other thing, is that he said, oh, well, my roommates aren't going to be back for another hour, so we can do stuff.
Did he mean, like, obviously you think he was implying sexual stuff?
I mean, most likely, but...
Who knows? He's got bunk beds and stars on his ceilings. He might have meant Legos. He might have bought a new Lego city or something you guys could have built.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not the type of man that I see myself dating, because this apparently is a man-child, 12-year-old bedroom.
How do you know? I mean, okay, the stars are one thing, but what if he's just really good with money and he's budgeting and he's saving for something? Like, I don't know. I feel like you're passing a lot of judgment.
I mean, I have priorities, and I think dating someone who's sleeping on a bunk bed with his roommate underneath, like, I'm not really trying to spend the night over there.
Yeah.
So, but
He
don't
could be
you
a
have
secret millionaire.
Yeah. I mean,
You know?
Jubal's right. Like, don't you have a place that you can bring him back to?
Sure, but I also like going to other places. Like, like all the other men I've dated at least have their own room, let alone their own bed.
Well, he has his own bed.
It's just on top of another.
Yeah,
bed.
it's just.
Yeah, it's on top of his buddy's bed.
Yeah, I'm not into it, so I don't really know what else to tell you.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you told us everything you need to tell us. I do need to tell you something, though. Jake is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
No, he's not.
Yep, he is. Jake, you there?
Yeah. Hey, I don't get it.
Hi,
Are you serious? Like, are you judging me for?
dude.
I
Sorry.
want to save money. I live in this bachelor pad with roommates. It's how we, get by.
Yo, I don't know if I would call this a bachelor pad. Your bunk bed has a slide.
Dude, that's kind of awesome. Sorry to interrupt, but.
Yeah, it's totally awesome. You didn't even go down it once. Just because we're older doesn't mean that we can't have fun in our own room.
Jake, that's a kid thing. They have those bunk beds with slides. As an adult man, you should have a more appropriate bed.
Well, I mean, if you need me to take the slide off, I totally can. It's easy. It's just plastic.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
The bunk bed is a really great idea. We can stay in one room. Past girlfriends I've had actually like it because it, we actually have to sleep closer and cuddle. You know what I mean? And it's been really great.
Yeah, cuddling with you, me, and then your roommate below us.
But my roommate is a really heavy sleeper. He won't wake up for anything.
Yeah. You can go up and down that slide all night long. He won't even know.
I didn't even talk to you when I was there about the whole star thing on your ceiling. Like, what is that even for?
I'm on the top bunk. It helps me read at night.
What do you mean it helps you read?
Yeah, it glows for the first hour after I turn off the lights, and I can still read.
Those are not
Wow.
bright enough to read by. Nice try, though. That was a good try.
Okay, so what? I think they're cool looking.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There's the answer.
I just think that I should be judged on the time that we had and the connection that we had on that night, and not on just like a piece of furniture that I have.
Yeah, he still saved up his allowance so you guys could go to that jazz club. Right, Kelly?
I mean, you've got to understand from her point of view. I don't think it's necessarily just about the furniture. It's that, you're sharing a room with the dude still.
Here's the thing. I've been saving a lot of money doing this,
Yeah.
and I have goals what to do with that money. I'm actually going to buy a condo in the next 5 years.
So there you go, Kelly. He's not going to permanently be living in that bunk bed. I mean, the bunk bed might go to the condo, but who knows? But,
So, Jake, you're telling me that I should trust you because you're saving money to buy a condo that maybe you'll get in 5 years.
Exactly. It's going to be a really nice condo, too.
How many roommates will you have in your condo?
Hopefully just one. Hopefully it's going to be you, Kelly.
all right. Well, Kelly, would you like to go out on a second date with Jake? We will pay for it. And who knows, one day you could be living in a condo with Jake with a bunk bed with a slide.
I'm going to decline this one, but thank you so much.
Are you sure?
Not even a second chance?
There are some things that I prioritize in my dating life, and bunk beds is not one of them.
Okay.
I guess I don't want to go out with someone who's going to just judge me for the furniture I have in my house.
Sorry, I'm judging you, and honestly, I think that the rest of the girls that you're going to meet in the rest of your life are going to judge you as well, and that's just kind of how it is.
Ouch! Burn!
Sorry, Jake. No second date. But hey, one day you'll have that condo. And
I will.
Yeah, you will. And when you get that condo, ditch the bunk bed, all right?
I guess note taken.
Go with the race car bed for that one. It's your own bed.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I'm 40 years old and I would love to have a slide on my bed that I can actually use. She needs to stop being so stuck up. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Jake wanted to call a girl named Kelly. She wasn't calling him back because apparently he has like a kid's bed.
Yeah.
In a kid's bedroom, bunk bed with a slide and everything else. He tried to explain that he has 3 roommates and they sleep on bunk beds in order to save money. And he claims that he's saving to buy a condo in 5 years.
Whoa.
Maybe. Sounds more just like he enjoys kicking it with his friends in his place and sliding down a slide from his bunk bed and looking at the little stars that he's stuck on the ceiling.
It's amazing how many people are hating on her.
Yeah, I know.
I get it, and I defended the guy too, but I don't know that I would date a guy that was sleeping in a bunk bed.
I could date a girl on a bunk bed.
They did not go out again. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Tiffany is on the phone for a second date update today, and her email was interesting. She said she wanted us to call this dude back, and she described him as boring.
What?
So I don't know why she wants a second date, but I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Tiffany, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
So, how about this boring guy? What's his name?
Well, Mike's his name, but I didn't mean like boring. You know, like cute boring, like a little old-fashioned, a little quiet.
Cute boring.
I'm
Okay.
actually hearing stable is what I'm hearing. Is that what you mean, Tiffany?
Well, he was very different than any other guy I've gone out with, so maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what stable looks like, but
Yeah.
it sounds fun.
All right, so where did you meet Mr. Boring?
I met Mike at a networking event.
Oh, that
Okay.
is boring. Good point. Did he approach you or you him?
It was a big gathering at a hotel, and I honestly don't even remember if he introduced himself first or I did.
Okay, so it's kind of one of those things where everybody's talking to everybody.
Exactly.
So what set him apart from the crowd? The fact that he was more boring than everybody else?
Right.
Like, what made you notice him?
Well, I mean, he's good looking, but he also just had like a different vibe, like confident, kind of focused on his career, you know, not like other guys that I've dated, you know, who are just like, for lack of a better word, gamer boys, you know?
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Right. So he sounds sexy, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought he's good looking. I mean, obviously I was interested. We exchanged numbers.
And did he know that it was, I mean, since you're at a networking event, like it may have gotten lost in translation that you liked him in a different way.
Well, I mean, we texted and called a bit before the date, and like there was some pretty obvious flirting going on.
Okay. So you think that he realized that you weren't trying to get together to talk about real estate or something?
Yeah, I mean, unless he's very thick.
Okay. So what'd you guys do when you actually went out?
Well, we met at a park.
That's
Okay.
random.
Boring.
Wow.
For sure.
Why a park?
He actually had lunch reservations that he had made, but I didn't know about that. And I had just been to brunch with my friends, you know, having some mimosas.
Oh.
So we ended up walking around instead because I had just eaten.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a letdown, honestly, if I'm him and I'm like, I planned for lunch and then you show up, you're like, I already ate. Let's do something else.
Well, you know, he didn't tell me, and he was actually really cool about it. He just like grabbed something in a coffee shop. We walked around. It was really nice, actually. You know, we like went into an art studio, some little boutiques, and a super cute old bookstore.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Still sounds boring. Though.
Yeah, it sounds super boring to me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was a little boring, but it was like him boring. You know, it's like the old bookstore. It was like him. You know, it's cute. You know, it's quaint, smells like leather.
Old people.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you guys
I like
have,
your
like, what was
description.
a big moment where you connected?
Well, we have a lot in common. We joked and stuff, and I'm a little embarrassed to tell you this, but I did actually try to kiss him at the bookstore, and he said no.
Oh, no.
But he said it was because, like, other people were watching, and he felt awkward about people watching him.
Whoa, but
Okay,
still
so he-
saying no
Yeah.
is... Yikes.
He turned
know.
down your kiss.
I don't know. I think that's kind of understandable. Like, it's broad daylight. You're sober in a bookstore.
Come
like,
on.
I'm not making out with people in that situation either.
Well, he was sober. I was mostly sober.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
okay,
right.
so you were kind of drunk. So maybe that was it. Maybe the kiss you were going in for wasn't like a normal peck on the lips. You were like kind of drunk and like, let's get down right here in the
over
bookstore.
I don't know. I thought I had it pretty well under control, but I could be wrong.
Okay. So did you guys end up kissing later on?
You know, we didn't. Like, we got to a point where he said he had to go. He said he had dinner with his mom. And, you know, I made a cute joke about it. Like, wow, it's kind of fast for me to be meeting your mom already. And he laughed. He thought it was funny. So I thought that was good. So we definitely ended on, like, a good note.
So what's happened since?
Since I've texted him a few times and haven't heard back.
Okay. So what do you think could have happened?
I don't know. The only thing I can think is that, like, maybe I was a little tipsier than I thought I was, and he noticed it, and that was a bit of a turnoff.
Okay. So
I
I
will
felt like he was
say-
like walking his drunk friend around town for a little while.
Listen, it's not like he was force-feeding me water and bread or something.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. You were like totally hammered at least.
But, yeah, you know, that's the only thing I can really think of. Otherwise, it seemed like we had a good time.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just joining us, Tiffany is on the phone. And there were a lot of but not that's on Tiffany's first date with a dude named Mike. She showed up drunk, but not that drunk. He was boring, but not that boring.
True.
The date was good, but not that good. I don't think. Anyway, if you're just joining us, Tiffany went out with a dude named Mike. She met him at a mixer, and then they went out for a date. He actually made lunch reservations, but she had gone to brunch with her friends before that, so she'd already eaten, was kind of tipsy. So they had to change plans and ended up just kind of walking around and going to stores while he ate a sandwich that he got from a coffee shop. But she says that she really enjoyed it, and he was boring, but in a cute way.
Cute boring.
And she really wants to go out with him again, but he's not calling her back.
Do you have any theories on why he's not calling you back?
I mean, like I said, my guess is it was because I was a little tipsy and it turned him off or something.
Yeah.
But you weren't full on drunk, right?
No.
Okay.
Trust me, if I was drunk, you would definitely know it.
I believe that.
And
Yeah.
let's not forget, she did try to kiss him in a bookstore.
Oh, that's right.
And he actually turned her down and said no because he thought there were too many people watching. Sorry to remind you of that, Tiff.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I'm going to dial his phone right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Mike, please?
this is he.
Mike, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm good. Where are you calling from again?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
Don't kill me, but no.
Oh,
Sorry.
Also, before we get into this, I would like to compliment you on your deep voice, sir.
I was thinking
Very nice
that.
voice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
We're
no
in a
problem.
voice industry.
Yeah.
It's very satisfactory, though. Like,
Yeah.
satisfying is what I mean. It's very satisfying.
Okay. Did I win something?
No, I'm calling you today, Mike, because we do a segment on this show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, have you gone out on a date with anybody that you can think of that might want to call you, like that you haven't been getting back to?
Now that I think of it, potentially, is this, oh my God, Tiffany?
Yes, congratulations, you got it right.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been trying to forget Tiffany.
Tiffany emailed us and told us a little bit about your date. She also
right.
said that you're not texting or calling her back, and she wants to know why.
Well, I mean, is this on the radio?
It will be, yeah.
Why are you going to say something inappropriate or mean? Like, it sounds
No,
like your date was pretty tame.
Yeah, no, it was tame. I mean, the whole thing was kind of weird in that I didn't realize it at first when I had met her, but there's like a big age difference.
What do you like? What's the age difference?
Well, when I had first met her, I thought she was older.
Okay.
I mean, she looks like she's in her mid-30s, actually, but...
What?
Hello?
Yeah, so keep going.
But how old is she?
I think she's like 26. She's in her mid-20s, which would make me like almost 30 years older than her.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Holy hell, that's
Yeah.
a big age difference.
You
Yeah.
have a deep voice, an old man voice.
And that's why you do lunch and not brunch. That makes sense now.
You know, that's why most of my dates are over the phone, I guess. I mean, I give good phone.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
I don't even get that.
It's a
good
dad
though. It's
joke
good though,
or
man.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so you thought she was in her 30s, but she's in her 20s.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. And did you bring that up at all, or did you just kind of dismiss it as like, let's just get through this and I'll be done with it?
I just kind of knew it just wasn't worth getting into. I mean, she's very nice. She's fun. She's peppy. A lot of energy.
She'd be great friends with my daughter.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main thing. But it also seemed like she was looking for like financial support. You know, like that.
Oh my God.
Stop that.
That was
yeah,
me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Why did you think that? Did she know that you were so much older?
Well, I don't know what she thought I was, but I mean, I mentioned that I was retiring, and she actually got excited.
She got excited about you retiring, so she definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like she's like, so where would you take me? You know, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, so I just it kind of seemed like it wasn't really going all for the right reasons, kind of thing. So
you think she was just looking for a sugar daddy?
yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it seemed like.
Okay.
Okay, do I get to talk now? Do I get to chime in?
I think you've been trying.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I need to let you know that Tiffany's on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
She's been listening to the whole thing. She's been trying to chime in, too. Tiffany, you're not doing very good at being quiet.
I'm sorry, but come on. He thought I was in my mid-30s? What? How?
Look, Tiffany, I don't know if it was the lighting in the conference room or what, but, I mean, you're very attractive. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, attractive for an older lady, I guess.
Oh, my God. Tiffany, is that the
that
point
bad.
you're really upset about? Shouldn't you be more upset about him thinking you want a sugar daddy?
And 30s is young.
Listen, maybe he misinterpreted what I was saying. I was just talking about how, it's challenging that, my parents aren't helping me anymore. I'm just, transitioning out of that and that sort of stuff.
Well, no, I mean, you mentioned that your dad cut you off, you couldn't pay rent, and I don't know, it just kind of seemed like you were looking at me for the money kind of thing.
So what, you think I'm some kind of gold digger? That's what you think?
Well, no, I'm just wondering. I mean, what would a beautiful 26-year-old like you be interested in a guy like me for?
Maybe it's because, Mike, I'm sick of messing with the immature man boys that are my own age, and I'm interested in trying it out with someone who has some more maturity.
Someone of retirement age.
Tiffany, I appreciate that, but I'm a lot older than you.
Mike, stop being so hard on yourself. You are not that old.
I don't think he's making it sound like a negative thing. It's just a fact.
Right. It's just a fact. I am that old, Tiffany.
No, I mean, you're youthful, you're young at heart, you joke, no one would look at you and think you're your age.
No, Tiffany, I think that people would just look at me and know that I'm that age. And I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, how weird would it be for my family, my friends, your family? I mean,
right.
I don't know. Mike, age is just a number. It's 21st century. That's not what's important to me.
Well, I've accepted my age, and I think that you might have to too.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't. You're young. It's not like you have one foot in the grave, Mike. Why are you talking like
You
this?
shouldn't accept your age. Don't accept your age, Mike.
I mean, I used to think that way as well. I mean, I don't anymore. I don't have to anymore. I'm fine with where I am. But you kept mentioning money and vacations and paying for stuff, and I'm not supposed to have to pay your rent,
That's just like normal boyfriend stuff.
No, it's not.
I don't think paying your rent is normal boyfriend stuff.
Tiffany, that's normal life stuff that you do for yourself.
I mean, my last boyfriend helped me with the rent.
How much older was he?
Like, at my age, like 2 years older.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you a question. What if I couldn't afford to pay the rent for you? I mean, let's just suppose,
What do you mean? Like, that's not the situation.
What if I made $40,000 a year and I couldn't pay for your rent? What would I mean?
But you don't make $40,000 a year.
That's
not the point. I'm saying, would you still like me if I wasn't able to do that? Really?
Listen, that's not the situation. So, I don't know why we're talking in hypotheticals.
Oh my God,
Oh my
Tiffany.
Guys, this has been fun.
All right, well, hold up. Don't go just yet, man. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Mike. Would you like to go out on a second date with Tiffany? We'll pay for it.
Listen, best of luck. I wish you the best. You're a great girl, but I'm gonna decline.
Well, Mike, I thought that, you were a more open person than that. I thought that, I gave you the benefit of the doubt, being a little boring and whatnot. I thought, just in time, maybe you'd open up. It's a generational thing.
It's a generational thing, being boring.
And that's just really disappointing. So I guess I read you wrong.
I understand.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Tiffany, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Well, you know what? If anyone knows anyone who's quote-unquote age-appropriate and not a gamer man boy,
Right.
let me know.
Someone more your age? Someone in their 30s?
I'm not in my 30s.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Going out on a date when you're set up by friends is the worst. Because there's the pressure of being on the first date.
Yeah.
And then there's the pressure of screwing things up and making your friend angry. And Charles emailed us about a girl he wants to call today that was set up by one of his friends. Now, not only is that girl not talking to him, but his friend isn't even talking to him either.
Whoa,
So Charles obviously screwed up something on his date, and he wants to figure out what it was. Charles, how are you?
Hey, good, man. How are you? I'm excited to be on your show.
He's like, good. I'm loveless. I'm friendless.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Sounds like you killed it on your first date, man.
I killed something. I don't know what.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about it? What was the girl's name that you went out with?
Her name is Rebecca.
Rebecca. Okay. And Rebecca was set up by a friend of yours?
Yeah, a coworker friend of mine. And Rebecca is a friend of hers who just moved to town.
And why did your friend think that Rebecca would be a good fit for you?
Well, I don't date a lot, and my coworker knew this, but I would like to date more. I would like to, have a girlfriend one day, and so I think my coworker was just trying to help me out, help her friend Rebecca out, who's new to town, and somebody could show her around.
So she's like, you don't date a lot. This girl's new to town. She clearly has nobody else to hang out with. So this could be a good opportunity for you, Charles.
Something like that.
And what did you and Rebecca do on your date?
We went to the park. Well, at first I will admit I kind of like Facebook stalked her a little bit.
I think that is totally okay.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And I saw her picture, and she was super cute, and I was almost like I'm second guessing myself now. I'm like, is she too cute for me? But I set up the date. We did it on a weekend, like a day date. I'm not the kind of guy that wants to go to a bar and get smashed or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're boring. So you're a real boring dude, Charles.
No wonder you don't date. No, I'm kidding.
That sounds actually refreshing, Charles, to not have the pressure of a night date.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to go to a bar and get drunk. I mean, it's just kind of not who you are, and it's kind of like lowering people's inhibitions. It's almost kind of tricking a girl to go with you because she's smashed.
Yeah. See, what you described to me is my fantasy. I love it. That's a great date to me, but apparently not for you.
No, not for me personally. I understand why, though. I mean, plus it's also not as safe at nighttime. It's dark and.
Where are you hanging out? In back alleys at night?
No, I don't know. That's when crime goes up at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
Well, that's true. Scary world out there.
All right. So anyway, you took her on a daytime date to the park during the day because the nighttime is too scary.
Yeah. So we went on a drive. We went to the park. I'm kind of a nature-loving guy.
Cool.
I was hoping she would be too. So, we went. I brought a blanket. We went for a walk. I brought a frisbee. It was fun.
Well, define nature. Define nature-loving. Like you enjoy nature, or you actually love
Make love.
nature.
I try to refrain from loving it that much.
Okay. Well, if that happened on your first date, I could see why you're not getting a call back, and why your coworker would stop talking to you.
No.
Okay.
I did not do that on the date.
Okay.
Okay. So how was it? How was the conversation? Was it easy?
Yeah, I thought it was great. We were laughing. We were talking. I mean, whatever you would want a date to go well.
Yeah.
This was it, I thought.
Wow. Is there anything in your mind that could have gone wrong?
I mean, again, like I said, I'm second guessing myself. So, after the date, I drove her home. I wanted to be a gentleman, so I'm not going to go for a kiss or anything. But I was we got to her place, and I was like, hold on, don't get out of the car. And I ran around and opened the door for her.
Nice
move,
bro.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I thought so, but I don't know if maybe people don't do that anymore, or she thought it was weird. I don't know. Maybe that was nothing.
We've done second date updates before where a girl has been like, he's obviously a chauvinist because he feels like he has to open my door.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
I can do my own.
Yeah, but that was one person. I mean, the majority of people don't feel that way.
How did you tell her to stay in the car? Maybe that weirded her out. Maybe you pulled up and you were like, stay in the car.
I didn't use that exact voice.
Okay, but here's the thing, Charles. You have two women who are not speaking to you right now because of something you did, and you literally can't think of anything other than I opened her car door.
It sounds like a great date.
No, I said, hey, could I call you again? She was like, sure.
Wow.
And I've called a couple times. It's been 10 days. The only thing I got back was a text that said I'm busy, and that's it. And that's it. And then the coworker stopped talking to me.
Weird. Do you work directly with this coworker, so you have to see him all the time, or is it just somebody casually in your office?
It's a she, and I see her all the time. I'll literally go in the break room, and she'll leave.
Whoa.
Man.
That is...
You must have done something pretty bad.
Yeah.
Man, not in my memory.
Weird.
Now, you said you've been out of the dating world for a while. It's not because you're, married, and they found that out, right?
No, I don't really like Tinder or anything like that. I kind of want to meet somebody through people that I know.
Traditional.
It just hasn't happened for me.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and hopefully find out why she's not talking to you and your coworker isn't talking to you right after this when we get your second date update, okay?
Great, thanks.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second dater is really living up to his namesake. In case you don't know what that music is, that's the theme to the Peanuts' Charlie Brown. And if you know anything about those stories, Charlie was always getting screwed over, having the football yanked out from underneath him, never ending with him getting the girl. And our second date updater today, his name is Charles. And Charles is going to see if he can change history and maybe do something good with his name, because he's apparently pissed off everybody that he knows, and he has no idea why. He was set up by his coworker to go out on a date with a girl named Rebecca. They went out, had fun, according to him, but now after the date, she's not calling him back, and the coworker won't talk to him. Charles, are you ready to see if you can change things for the name Charlie for good?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Look at the passion in Charles's voice. Do you think your coworker isn't just talking to you? Maybe she feels guilty that you got set up with a girl that doesn't like you or something.
Maybe. That makes sense, but we're good friends, so I would think she would tell me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be just awkward for her, like, that didn't work out. Now I don't know what to say to him, you know.
He's such a sad, pathetic man already. I don't want to make it worse.
Oh, thanks, Brooke. I'm glad I called the show today.
Yeah, we are really helping you out, man. Okay, I'm going to dial the phone and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
I was looking for Rebecca.
this is Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Do you have a few minutes to talk?
What is this about?
My name is Jubal.
Jubal?
Jubal, yes. And I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's on in the morning, if you can't tell. I've said it like 4 times now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm new to town. I don't really know any radio shows or anything.
Yeah, I've heard that you're new in town. Welcome.
That sounded creepy.
It's like we're the welcome committee suddenly.
How do you know I'm new?
I know a lot about you, Rebecca.
Oh, that's normal.
How do you know a lot about me?
I'll explain.
Me?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So even though you're new in town, you went out on a date recently with one of our listeners, and he emailed us to see if we could find out what happened on your date and why you don't want to go out with him again.
I'm assuming you're talking about Charles?
Yes, I am. Unless you've been on a bunch of dates. I don't know.
No, just one. I haven't had time, really.
Okay. Well, Charles is wondering why you don't want to go out with him again. He says he's tried to text you, and you said you were busy, and then now you just stopped responding.
Yeah. Well, I am busy. I'm getting set up and situated, and this is just weird.
I understand that.
I mean, I don't have many friends in town, and it's just like talking to a radio station.
Well, hey, we're your new friends now. You don't need any other friends. We're the best friends you never wanted.
Wow. Okay. Well, then that's good.
Did you like your date with Charles? Was it fun?
It was something. There was a date.
Was it
cool?
Was it just maybe a little boring?
I mean, it wasn't the most exciting date I've ever been on. I mean,
would you mind telling us about the date in your own words? Because we actually talked to Charles about your date. He said that you guys went to the park and had a lot of fun, so he's confused.
I mean, he's nice and all, but I don't know. I got a really creepy vibe from him.
Creepy?
Whoa.
Yeah.
We talked to him. I did not get a creepy vibe from him over the phone.
Well, neither did I at first, but then something happened.
What happened?
Whoa.
Well, when we went up to play Frisbee, he left his phone in the blanket, and I noticed his screensaver was of my friend who set us up.
Wait.
Whoa.
The background on his phone was a picture of your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, he said they were really good friends. Was it like a picture of him and her?
Yeah.
No, it's like a candid shot. Like, she didn't even know it was taken. It's weird.
Whoa, wait a minute.
So it looks like he just took a picture of your friend, his coworker, and saved it as the wallpaper on his phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ask him about it?
I did. I mentioned it. I was like, oh, this Catherine. He's like, yeah. And then he started, like, talking about her and how close they are. But I know from her that they're not that close. So that was that was creepers number one.
Yeah.
And is there number two? Because that's creepy enough for me.
I don't know. I feel like we're jumping to conclusions.
Well, he started gushing about her and just saying how amazing she was and talking about, like, had it been a different time, who knows what would have happened between them. It felt like awkward.
So on your first date with him, he's talking about how much he loves your friend, basically?
Yeah.
Whoa. And when you talked to your friend, she had no idea that Charles has a crush on her.
No, she had no idea. She said that they talk, but it's never anything deep.
Whoa.
So, and then I told her that he had the picture on his phone, and she was like, what?
That explains a lot, Rebecca, because not only have you not been talking to Charles, neither has his coworker.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's like creeped out now, and she was like, the first day back at the office, she tried to avoid him. Like,
Yeah, he told us that.
I feel bad for him.
You feel bad for him. It sounds like he took a candid picture of some girl and put it as a screensaver on his phone. That's creepy behavior.
He doesn't have very good social etiquette, but he obviously has a crush on someone that's not you.
So if somebody has a crush on somebody, they can take a picture of them? All right, well, let's... How about this, Rebecca? I do have to let you know that Charles is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
are you serious?
Yes, I am. Charles, you there?
God.
Yeah. I need to explain myself.
Yeah, I think you do, Charles.
Catherine and I are just friends, and I told you that on the date.
Yeah, well, I don't have a screensaver of my coworker on my phone. You know,
It's not unusual to have pictures of your friends on your phone.
Yeah, but as a screensaver, that's kind of strange.
It's not that way. I mean, I see her all the time, like as we walk to the office, so it's like a shot of what I see.
So
You took a wait. Hold up. Sorry, Charles. You took a photo of what you see on a daily basis when you walk by your coworker.
Yeah. I took a photo of my friend as I see her in the office.
Does she know that you took that picture?
I mean, that's not important. It's just a picture of a friend.
I think that is kind of important, Charles.
Yeah, that's important. She doesn't know, obviously, and I told her what the picture was, and she doesn't even remember you taking it. It was just like her with a cup of coffee with her hair like falling into her mouth. Like, I mean, it's weird.
I can't see her having a problem with it.
She's not talking to you. I mean, it's obviously kind of creepy.
I mean, I don't think he's meaning to be creepy. I just think, Charles, you obviously have a crush on your coworker.
No, I don't. We're just friends.
You said at another time that you guys might have been together. Had things worked out differently, that you would be together. So
it's not another time. It's this time. It's this time now, and we're just friends. I mean, in another time, I could have been with Angelina Jolie. I'm speculating.
Okay, well, no matter what, it's totally inappropriate on a first date to talk about how in love you are with somebody else when it's supposed to be about me. You know, I mean, that's just weird.
I did not talk about how I was in love with her. I said that we could have been in love, but we're just friends.
Charles, you shouldn't bring up love in another woman's name like that unless it's your mom on a first date.
I was just talking about how much I adored Catherine, her friend, which I think she would appreciate.
Okay, you were talking about her hair, how shiny it was. You were talking about how strong she is, the yoga she does. I mean, you went off about it. It was not like a normal friend conversation. It was like you had studied every inch of her, which is weird.
She set us up. She knows me.
Not when I'm talking to her. She says that she doesn't know you that well. She said you're just coworkers.
I can't believe you even told her all that I talked about her and then I have a picture on my phone. That was a conversation with you, not her.
Okay, well, she's my friend, and if somebody has a creepy picture of someone on their phone, I'm going to tell her. She's my friend.
I told you that
That's
in
like
confidence.
creepers.
I told you that in confidence.
Hey, Charles, if you're not okay, if your picture isn't creepy, why did you have to tell her in confidence?
Because you have different conversations with different people about different things.
Charles, I feel bad for you right now. You're learning a lot of stuff about yourself. I don't feel like you're creepy. Maybe you just need to admit that you did some things that were wrong according to social norms.
I don't think it's wrong to have a picture of your friend.
Hey, Rebecca, would you like a second date with Charles? We will pay for it.
No.
No?
Oh,
No. I don't think so.
Charles, you need to confess your love to your coworker friend.
I told you guys, I'm not in love with her. She's just my friend. She happens to be like cool and awesome and pretty, and like I like her a lot, but that doesn't mean we're anything more than friends. We're just friends.
Okay, all right, we got it, Charles. Rebecca, thank you. I'm sure all of us have been in that situation before where you're out and then somebody comes up to you and they're like, hey, you remember me? And you can't think of their name.
That's the worst.
How do you handle that? Normally, I have my bodyguard punch them in the face, which is why I don't have a lot of friends anymore.
It's weird.
But it's always tough to figure out how you handle that. You're like, hey, yeah, of course I remember you there.
Oh, God, here you are.
And that's what happened to Penny, who's on the phone today for a second date update. Her email said that she ran into an old friend, but he didn't really remember her.
Oh, no.
I guess they still ended up going out on a date, though. What's up, Penny? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad.
Man, was that moment awkward when you realized that this guy that you were excited to see didn't know who you were?
Yeah, it was really awkward, especially because I thought I would have been memorable because we were like sort of friends in middle school.
Dude, that's messed up.
So you knew him from middle school, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
we knew each other in middle school and we didn't really hang out in the same groups, but like if we had a class together and we didn't know a lot of other people, we would usually like try and sit next to each other because he was always like really funny and would make me laugh during class.
So wait, did you just like randomly run into him out and about?
Yeah, I was at this fair thing and I saw somebody that looked like him. And then when I got close enough that I was like pretty sure it was him by profile, I just like said the name Christian loudly. And he turned around and then I knew it was definitely him.
Oh,
So that could have been kind of weird the way you did that.
Yeah.
Just walking around. Christian! Oh, cool. He looked.
If it's a big group of people, I figure like you say a name, like somebody might just think you're talking to somebody behind them.
Yeah.
So what happened after you said his name?
He turned around and you know that look people have where they're like, crap, this person knows me and I definitely can't place them, but their face is kind of familiar.
Yeah.
He definitely had that in his eyes, so I sort of started talking and then I just realized he could not remember my name, so I told him who I was.
Okay. And then after you told him your name was Penny, did he remember you or was he still like, no, not ringing a bell?
No, he remembered, but you could tell it was like an effort of like opening an old file cabinet, trying to remember.
So what was that like for you? I mean, were you insulted or were you fine with it?
Well, I don't know. I feel like he looked really cute, so I was like a little bummed.
Well, you're hot enough that I'm going to let that one slide.
Yeah, like I was a little bummed about it, but I wasn't going to like let that deter me from talking to him.
So how'd the conversation go after he finally remembered who you were?
It was fine. It was very like small talk. He just looked really good. Like he grew up really well. He lost a little bit of the baby fat, which I said out loud, and I probably shouldn't have.
Wow, you lost your baby fat.
You're not so fat.
Look at you. Yeah. Wow.
Good job, buddy.
Way to overcome adversity and be good looking when you got older.
Yeah, well, anyways, so I just told him that I thought he looked really good, and then he kind of said the same back.
So wait, did you guys go out on an actual date, or did you just hang out at the fair and have weird conversations about how much weight you've lost?
No, we talked for like 5 minutes, and then our friends were kind of trying to like go to different things. So he just said we should hang out sometime, and he let me pick the restaurant, and we just like so we could continue chatting and kind of catching up, and you know.
Okay.
And how was the date?
It started out really well. We kind of like reminisced a little, and then it got a little awkward kind of in the middle. A friend of mine, a guy friend of mine, ended up being at the same restaurant, and he came over and sat down with us at the table.
God, you run into people that you know all over the place.
I know. It's weird.
He just sat down at your table.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to, like, if you knew him, you would be like, yeah, that makes sense. But it was awkward because we were kind of, like, right in the middle of the date.
Right.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, I sort of thought it was, like, a positive because he gets to see somebody that I work in the same industry with.
he got to learn a little bit about me and just kind of like see that I, have like a community around me and stuff.
And it shows that you're like a popular person.
Yeah, like I have friends. I'm not weird.
Did he stay for a long time?
He probably stayed for a good 15 minutes.
Dang!
Okay. On a date, that's
You're
a
like,
long
hey,
time.
you're dropping hints all over the place. I'm on a
Yeah,
date.
but it honestly didn't feel like 15 minutes. Like I was surprised when I realized it was. We all got along really well. Like it wasn't until after he left that it kind of started to feel like maybe it disrupted the date a little bit.
Do you think it could have been the French kiss when you kissed your friend goodbye?
No, that didn't happen.
You didn't say that. What are you imagining in your head right now?
That's not what happened?
It was not a three-way in a restaurant.
I thought that's like it's a coworker of yours. That's naturally what happens when they say goodbye.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it was my coworker.
So not that. All right.
But Christian couldn't have been upset by that. I mean, it's out of your control.
Yeah, I don't think he was upset. It was just like, you could just tell he was kind of uncomfortable. Like
Maybe it ruined the momentum of the evening.
it kind of just plateaued from there. Like it was like an awkward side hug when we left.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. That was my next question. Was how did
Right.
it end? Awkward side hug. That's usually a great sign
No.
Yeah.
at the end of a date.
Yeah.
It's not.
Man.
You know what? Maybe he hasn't grown up very much. Maybe he's still awkward around girls, and like it was uncomfortable for him to give you a hug.
Maybe. I don't know. I felt really good about the date in general, so I didn't really know like if he thought I was like dating the other guy or was interested in the other guy or if that guy was interested in me. I just didn't really it was really hard to read him at the end of like how he thought the date went.
All right. And have you talked to him since?
I've reached out a couple times and I feel like I've kind of gotten the brush off a little. So I just kind of want to get a hold of him and see if I can like explain my side and just clear the air. If that guy was the issue,
I wouldn't get panicked about it because that guy might not be the issue. There could be a slew of other issues that you don't know about,
Yeah, maybe it wasn't as good on his side as I thought it was.
I was going to tell her it sounds really salvageable, but apparently not.
You never know. All right.
One side is giving me hope.
Yeah.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, we're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you missed the first part, Penny is on the phone, and she's upset because she's not getting a call back from a middle schooler that she went on a date with.
No, you're saying that's so wrong.
I'm sorry. Should probably clarify.
Yeah.
Penny, unless you don't want me to clarify.
No, please do.
Okay. Penny went out with a dude named Christian. They actually know each other from middle school. She saw him at a fair, and she yelled out his name. She was like, hey, Christian, and he didn't really remember her until they started talking. They ended up going out to dinner and having a fun time. She does think the reason that he might not be calling back is because one of her friends kind of showed up and sat down for like 15 minutes in the middle of the date, and it might have been kind of strange. But other than that, we have no idea why he's blown her off.
I think that you are going to get a second date out of this and that there's some like reasonable explanation for all of it.
I hope so, because like he's really cute and funny, and I don't know, it'd be nice to see him again.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Christian, please?
Yeah, this is Christian. Who's this?
Oh, Christian, cool. I just want to say that you don't know me, but I know you very well.
Okay, that comes off creepy.
What is this?
What is this?
Who's calling?
Who's calling? That's a really loaded question, Christian. Who is anybody, really? You know?
God, don't get philosophical.
I mean, who are we all?
Look,
Like,
I don't have a lot of time. I'm on lunch. I just love to know what's going on.
right, well, I was trying to give you some food for thought over your lunch break, but I guess not, Christian.
Oh, God.
Christian, my name's Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Okay, and that would be why I started off the phone call with stupid jokes instead of just having a conversation.
Is there something you guys need from me?
Yeah, he's like, you're an expert on this, so I get
What
it.
do we all need, Christian?
Yeah,
What
okay.
do we need in
Drop
life?
the joke. The joke is over.
Yes.
Gonna hang up, dude.
Christian, don't hang up. There is something that we need from you. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners, and they asked us to call you.
Really? Are you being serious?
I don't know, Christian. What is...
Yes,
dang it.
yes,
Yes,
we're
I-
being serious. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I don't even have the patience for him
I
right now,
know.
Christian. I'm sorry.
Christian, I'm being serious. One of our listeners emailed us because they wanted us to contact you.
All right. Who?
Her name is Penny, and you guys actually know each other from middle school, and then you guys went out on a date a little while
Oh
ago.
my God. Honestly, I want Penny to leave me alone.
No, that is not the response I was hoping for, Christian. What? Christian.
Yeah, I really. I'm sorry, guys. No offense to you, but I don't need to hear from her again.
You don't. Well, why? Why are you so upset? We talked to her. She sounded nice.
She scammed me. I don't know. That's all I have to say.
What do you mean she scammed you? She said you guys had a lovely dinner date and that you're cute and you make her laugh. Like, whoa, what a scam.
That's really sweet of her, but that is not how our night went.
Well, what happened? Because we talked to her and she said everything was cool.
Well, did she tell you about her friend who sat down at the table?
She did.
Yeah?
And did she tell you that they attempted to scam me?
No, she didn't tell us that. What do you mean?
Well, both of them were clearly part of some, those things like multi-level marketing schemes, like pyramid schemes, and they tried to run one on me at the table.
What? What? They tried to get you to buy some cleaning products or like a pair of ladies' tights or something and you weren't into it?
No, actually, it was water filters.
Oh, you're kidding.
They're trying to sell you water filters?
Yeah, not a joke. They were trying to sell me some pure as Amazonian rainwater water filters.
Look, man, it sounds like you're upset about that. I think it sounds fabulous.
Oh, come on.
On a date, it's
Are you
not.
sure you didn't just misconstrue what they were talking about their work and you just thought that they were pitching you or something?
It was just way too coincidental. Her friend comes over to the table. Oh, they both love selling water filters. Oh, they want me to sell water filters. Oh, you have a pamphlet on how to sell water filters.
Oh, wow. What's next? Okay.
Excuse me, Christian. This is Penny on the phone. I don't feel like I'm really being fairly represented right now. Am I allowed to cut in?
Well, even if you weren't, you just did, so that's fine. You're on the phone now.
Well, I feel like I'm being dragged in the mud, and I want to defend myself.
Why is she on the phone? Are you? Is this all part of this scam? Are you all trying to sell me water filters?
No, Christian, not yet. Not yet, at least. We're not in the water filter business, but it sounds like Penny is. But we did sort of scam you because, yeah, she's been on the phone listening this whole time.
I'm just really surprised, Chris. That just sounds. I feel like you're making it sound like I was there to sell you a water filter. It was like my friend just happened to be there, and it. Just because we like what we do doesn't mean that we're trying to sell you a water filter or make you a water filter salesman. Do I think it's a really great gig? Yes, but you don't have.
Listen, you got to put yourself in my shoes. It was all way too coincidental in there, Penny. Suddenly he's just at our table and has a pamphlet to show me how to sell water filters.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have 3 pamphlets in my purse right now. You just walk around with them. That's part of it.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
It's not weird. It's like carrying a business card.
It's not like carrying a business card, Penny.
No, because you're trying to involve everyone around you in your little pyramid scheme, and
it's
not everyone wants to be a part of it.
Well, I'm not trying to involve everyone. I'm just saying, if somebody I like wants to be a part of it, I want to give them the opportunity to. And I wasn't even the one that brought it up. He did. It's not like I was trying to sell you anything.
Yeah, but you were the one who was like, wow, you should totally do this. It's such easy money. You can keep your day job and make, I don't know, you had all these statistics that you were pulling out. And it felt like the date turned into you trying to make money off of me. You know what I mean?
I was just trying to be honest. I wasn't trying to sell you. That's genuinely how I feel. You can make an extra $5,000 a month. That's not a joke.
That's a lot.
Look, Penny, I want to believe you because otherwise I had a good time. But the coincidences were just one after the other, and it made it so strange.
I feel like it was one coincidence that he showed up.
That he showed up and you two were like a bad commercial, running through a bit is what made it feel weird, Penny. All of the things you said in those 15 minutes felt like I was watching some happy-go-lucky commercial on television.
I'm honestly, Christian, I don't know what to tell you. It was a coincidence, but it's after we started talking, you actually seemed genuinely interested in potentially selling, which is why we kept going. Are you?
Are you still trying to sell me on this?
Right.
And no, I was never interested, not even then and certainly not now. I I just wanted to go out on a date with you.
I mean, that's all I wanted too, but if I think that you're interested, I mean, if you don't want to sell, obviously you don't have to. Like, I could just get you a good discount on one.
Oh my gosh, Penny,
Hey.
what are you doing?
That's pretty
Penny,
sweet.
Penny.
Dude, you got to think about the fringe benefits, Christian.
I feel like the water filters have brainwashed you, Penny.
No, they didn't. They're good water filters.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you guys haven't even tried. You would probably really like them, and you're on the radio. Like, I have a few. I could email you guys a couple advertising things if you wanted to.
No.
Penny, yeah.
Penny.
Everybody else might not be into it, and it's kind of illegal to do that, but I'm in. So send that to the station.
No.
But let's get back to the
Penny.
second date here. We'll talk about our money-making opportunity behind the scenes. We need to talk about your date with Christian. Christian, would you like to go out on a second date with Penny? We will pay for it.
I absolutely no. I don't want to go on a second date. I don't want to be scammed anymore, and I don't think you guys realize what's happening here on the radio because you're being scammed too.
Okay. Jubal is allowed to be scammed. I feel like it's fine.
Yeah, whatever. You guys say that until I'm in Ibiza hanging out
With that water
with
filter
Penny.
money.
Yeah, exactly. With a boat named Filter.
Yeah.
Look, I know you guys are all joking and making fun of me, but I'm not kidding. Like, you could make enough money to buy a boat if you were good at selling.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You got that boat money.
I know, Penny. That's why I'm in. We're good.
Oh, God.
I think you're pulling my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never do that to anybody. But Christian,
You don't ruin a good business opportunity when
Yeah,
it knocks
no.
on your door.
Are you sure you won't go on another date?
Absolutely not.
Even if she didn't bring up the water filter stuff, like you liked her.
Yeah, all that aside.
I don't know if I can not bring it up. It's a part of my life.
All right. Well, I stand wrong.
Well, I'm sorry the second date didn't work out for you, Penny. And Christian, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, and you have fun struggling with those conventional water filters, the ones that burst into flames. You try to use them.
Ooh, you're good already.
Yeah, see?
Can I privately send you the link to these? Because they're really good.
Send it along, Penny.
Oh, my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text in at 78592 says, I don't know what to think about that second date update, but I do know that I'm going to be rich now. Thank you. So, if you missed today's second date update, Penny wanted to call this dude named Christian. They actually knew each other in middle school, and she saw him at a fair. They decided to actually go out after they reconnected. But the reason he wasn't calling back was because during her date, she ran into a friend who she works with. They work in the same field. They do like a pyramid scheme type thing for water filters.
Yeah.
And they spent like 15 minutes pitching him on why he should sell these water filters. And he thought that he'd been scammed and set up by her to go out on this date just so that she could try to sell him some water filters.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It just dawned on me.
What?
Did she just do the whole second date update so she could pitch us the same thing?
Whoa.
Did we get scammed?
Maybe you guys got scammed, but I'm still investing in this, okay? So, yeah, you guys lost out because you don't want to believe her, but I am going to retire pretty soon.
We did get a couple texts, and they're like, what are the water filters called? Like,
Totally.
this could honestly be a scam.
And what if she never wanted to date with the guy to begin with?
Oh, my God.
What if the
Well-
whole thing from the very beginning? What if she never even knew him from junior high?
Well, then she's a genius marketer, and good job.
Yeah.
Hopefully we moved some water filters for you. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Don't forget, it is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10. Tell you from experience, and I feel like most of the dudes listening right now would agree with me. Anytime, like one of your buddies has a girlfriend, and she goes, I have a friend you should meet. She's really cute, and you guys would be perfect together. You never want to do it because she's never cute, and it's the truth, Brooke. Women are terrible at picking out girls for dudes. That's what happened to Mark, but Mark actually ended up meeting a cute girl out of the whole thing, right, Mark?
Yeah, hey guys. So my friend, his girlfriend's like, same scenario, and she refused to show me a picture.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't very encouraging at all either. But
Just trust me, she's got a great personality.
yeah, right?
You guys are horrible.
No, but okay, so she shows up at the bar,
Uh-huh.
and I actually couldn't believe it. She was really cute.
Did you tell her that? You're like, oh my God, you're not an uggo. That's amazing. It's so nice to meet you.
Well, I probably did because I was like, I tried not to stare at her. I was like, staring at her for like the first minute. And then, as we talked, she's like, big into cycle and yoga.
I love Ben.
It's just funny to hear.
Yeah, how was the whole evening with her after you met her? And obviously you liked her enough that you want to do a second date update. So it was a positive thing for you.
Oh, she was awesome. She's completely easy to talk to. I mean, I thought the connection was on, like right off the bat. One of the things is when we left the bar, I was just feeling it, and I kind of went in for a kiss. And I don't know if it was instinct or what, but she slapped the bejesus out of me.
What?
Well,
she
slapped you?
Dude, she did not think the night was going the same way you did. If she slapped you, I'll tell you that right now.
Then she just profusely is apologizing.
What?
And then she grabs me, and then we start making out.
She sounds like a lunatic, which it means. Good job. Just smack you and then start making out with you. That's
Come
great.
here, you fool.
I kind of wasn't. I didn't know what to do, but I was not arguing when she grabbed me and we started making out.
Somebody who can have mood swings that quickly, I wouldn't want to argue with either. Just do whatever she wants.
How drunk were you?
We were pretty wasted. We took a lot of shots.
How did your date end?
We ended up taking a cab to my place.
After the slap?
And she spent the night.
Nice.
Wow, that is quite a recovery from the slap.
I just think I freaked her out because I kind of came in, I don't know. I think I just came in too strong, and I think she just freaked out or whatever. I don't know.
So how did things go the next day?
Okay, let me just digress a second because my parents were supposed to be at my my apartment at 7 in the morning, and I really did not want her there.
Yeah.
When they got there,
What are you talking about? That's the best way for them to meet this girl. They just walk in and she's just sitting there just disheveled. Yeah, I just met this chick last night, Mom. How awesome is that? High five me.
Dude, no girl wants to be there either. Did you just tell her so that she could leave on time? I would have bailed quick.
I tried to tell her about my parents.
Yeah.
And I don't think she believed me at all.
Oh,
she didn't say anything, but she had the vibe.
Was there
and so I texted her later on. I was like, hey, sorry about this morning. I really had a great night. It was great to meet you. And then I was like, I would love to see you again. And she said, don't ever call me again. ... You pig. And
Wait,
so
maybe.
That's worse than her just ignoring you. She actually says, hey, you're an a-hole. Don't ever call me again.
That's a slap via text.
Yes.
Yeah. See, normally I can figure that out for you, but this girl,
I'm just
she's kind of an enigma for
thinking
me.
bipolar.
Yeah.
That's all.
Seriously.
You think that she felt like you were just kicking her out because you had something else going on.
Okay.
Yes. And
All
I was really, I was, profusely apologizing to her. I'm like trying to, I'm being honest.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, great. Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I think that this second date update is going to end well for you, Mark.
What?
I really do.
She called him
I hope so. That's why I called you, Jubal.
Well, I'm just thinking about it because when you went to kiss the girl at the end of your date, she smacked you and then ended up making out with you anyway. And then when you brought her home with you and hooked up and then kicked her out in the morning because your parents were coming into town, she got mad at you and texted you back like, don't ever call me again, you pig. So I'm assuming if we get her on the phone, now she's going to be like, oh my God, yes, I love him. She seems to go from one extreme to the other. Yeah. So I think it's going to work out well for you.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping. Or at least figure out what the deal is.
Do you just want another hookup with this girl, or are you looking to date her?
No, I really like her.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
you're invested.
We really had I feel like we really had a good connection together,
Yeah. Yep. And plus, you'd be nice to hook up with her again.
Oh, continue.
All right. We're going to give her a call right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, hang on.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Julie, please?
This is she.
Hey, Julie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Hi.
Listen, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
His name is Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That guy's a real treasure.
That was sarcastic. Wow.
We know that you had that you were hooked up with Mark that one of your friends, got you a date with Mark, and then you guys had a decent time and enjoyed your evening, and he left his place in the morning because his parents were coming over. But he says the last thing that you texted him was, "Never call me again, you pig."
Yeah, I did text him that.
Yeah, Mark's just curious, like, what did he do?
He basically, like, we had a great night. In the morning, he basically shoved me out of the door.
Well, see,
and handed me a wad of cash for a cab.
Julie, he was scared that like was a little off-putting to you, because he said he knows that it seemed like he was rushing you out there and wanted to get rid of you, but his parents were coming there at like 7, and he didn't want you to be there when his parents showed up, which I think is understandable. I doubt you would want to be there either, right?
No, that's understandable. But then I had women's intuition, and so I asked the cab to pull up a block and just wait there for a few minutes. And lo and behold, a car did pull up in front of his apartment.
Yeah.
But instead of mom and dad, it was another girl.
Oh, really?
How would you know that it was for him, though?
Because his window faces the street, and I saw him hugging her.
Oh my God, she greeted him.
Dude, he's a big fat liar. He even lied to us
Wait a minute,
about that.
Julie, that's not the real story.
Oh God.
Oh,
This
great.
is
Mark's
Mark,
on
by
the
the way.
phone. This ought to be good.
Yes, Julie, that is Mark. He is listening to everything that you just said.
Julie's quick. I like her.
First off, what are you doing staying in the cab watching? Were you spying on me?
I wasn't spying on you. I just didn't believe your story. And as it turns out, I was right not to believe it, wasn't I?
No. You weren't right at all. Oh my God, that was my roommate's girlfriend.
What?
My parents were running late. They were running 45 minutes late.
What a coincidence.
Mark, you can see how that sounds like a lie, right?
Dude, just own up to it.
I left there feeling like a complete booty call, that I was your little piece on the side while your girlfriend was out of town.
Yeah.
And
No.
that's not cool.
I thought we had a connection. I mean,
I thought so too, and that's why I was really upset, and I sent you that text.
if she would have spied on me longer, she would have seen my parents show up there just running like 45 minutes late.
Yeah,
Wait,
she'd stake out the rice first.
Where was your roommate the night before?
I'm being completely straight up with you.
You're such a liar.
Okay, because I think you
That
are
sounds ridiculous.
I think you are really. I think you're really awesome. I mean, and I had a great time with you. And I called Jubal and Brooke to try to figure out why you didn't call me back. And I had a feeling that you didn't believe me. And I can't believe that you were spying on me. But now I understand why you sent me that text.
You were kind of spying.
Okay, hold
I
on.
mean, you were. You went down the street and had the cab pull over to check him out.
Julie.
You were spying, but hey, that's fine. I mean, you definitely found out something that you wanted to know.
Julie, do not let him talk you into this. Do you honestly believe this crap that he's throwing at you?
I don't know what to believe. I mean, I didn't even know he had a roommate. Of course, we were pretty drunk that night, but
I mean, we weren't necessarily talking.
Where was
We were doing other things than talking.
Mark, where was your roommate the night before when you took her back to your place?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs. He wasn't there. I mean,
And why was his girlfriend coming over to the house when he wasn't even there?
She has a key. She does whatever she does. I mean, they've been together.
so she comes at 7:00 in the morning.
In a cab?
That's possible.
In a cab?
It's possible. No. Some dudes have girlfriends that are like always over at the place. Like when you've lived with someone before who their significant other is always over there. They let themselves in whenever.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, for me to have the apartment by myself, that night was actually rare.
Oh, actually, now it's rare. I see how it is.
Julie, there's a simple way to prove if this was really his roommate's girlfriend or not, is go out on another date with him, go over and meet the roommate, and then meet his girlfriend. If that's the same girl you saw, then congrats, he's not lying, and Mark really is telling the truth.
Oh, yeah, that's not awkward.
Yeah,
Hey,
a
but-
horrible way to start a relationship that you have to
Not
prove a
necessarily.
lie is not.
Here's the thing, too, is I don't know if I want to be with somebody who's going to sit here and spy on me and accuse me of things.
Oh, don't
and,
even try to.
and completely not trust me right off the bat. I mean,
That's what people always do when they get caught. How dare you check my stuff? All right, hey, I would love to send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it. Julie, would you go out with Mark again? Just check his story. I'm curious because I want to know if he's lying or not. Go over and meet his roommate and meet his roommate's girlfriend and see if Mark is telling the truth or not.
I'm not sure.
I'd say at least, see me face to face instead of trying to hash this out over the phone.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's very
Don't do it.
rational.
He's like a little black widow. He's so good at lying. He will lie straight through his teeth and not even bat an eye, and you're gonna end up making out with him. I know how this works, Julie.
You may be
You're the
onto
one that
something
grabbed-
there,
I
Brooke.
mean, you're the one that grabbed me and started making out with me.
Julie, just give it one more shot.
Okay. Sure.
You'll do it.
Yes.
You'll go out with him again.
All right.
Yeah. We'll start and turn the new page.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really awkward when you find out he has a 1-bedroom apartment.
Maybe he and his roommate sleep together, and it happens to be a girl. I don't know.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A guy named Aaron is on the phone for a second date update today, and he met a girl in a way that I didn't think would actually be a good way to meet women. But now that I think about it, trying on their clothes is probably a good way to meet a woman.
What? Oh my
And
god.
that's exactly how Aaron met the girl he wants to call today. At least that's what his email says. What's up, Aaron? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty
Hold up.
good.
Are you wearing a dress right now?
I'm
Yeah.
picturing you like creeping into her closet and putting her clothes on.
No, it was an honest mistake.
What? How?
You know how it is, sometimes you're just walking along and like, oops, I put your pants on. That's weird.
Oh.
Why
Was
don't
that
you-
my skirt or yours?
It was a jacket, man. I don't have it on right now.
Oh, jacket.
Like at a restaurant or a bar or something.
Nah, I was at a flea market shopping around, and I'm trying on stuff, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and to me, I'm like, okay, cool, this is a pretty cool jacket.
Yeah.
And then this girl walks by, and she starts laughing at me. I turn around, so I'm just like, what's going on? And she's like, that's a girl's jacket. And I was like, oh, damn.
Hey, if it looked good, you should have worn it.
Who cares?
Look, it's very slimming. Why are the buttons on the wrong side, though?
It did look good, and then I looked at the tag, and it said women's medium, so I was like, oh, crap.
That should make you feel good about yourself. You're nice and slim.
So she was laughing at me and stuff, and then, we sparked up a conversation, and we talked probably for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Nice.
And she talked about how one time she tried on like guys' pants. So, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, exactly. You guys bonded.
Well, and not only that, if you end up dating, you have like a shared wardrobe, which actually would be awesome.
Yeah. I could tell she was into me because she like kind of slapped me on my arm a little bit. So I was like, okay, maybe this girl's really into me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally worked up my courage to ask her out on a date. And she said yes.
Awesome. Did you wear that jacket on the date? I hope so.
No.
No, you didn't.
I didn't buy it. I put it back.
Oh, you put it back?
What's her name, by the way?
Gina.
Gina. All right. So what did you and Gina do?
Well, I took her to a cat sanctuary. I thought that'd be a pretty cool place for a first date. See some cool exotic animals, some jaguars.
Oh.
Like,
I thought you meant you took her to like the Humane Society to like look at house cats. I get it now.
No, I didn't take her to the Humane Society.
A big cat sanctuary.
Yeah, like exotic animals, like interesting animals, not little cats.
Yeah. So more like lions and jaguars and
Yeah.
not tabbies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she loved it. Like we were walking around there for like 2-3 hours, and it was really fun. She was so interested, and she kept like playfully slapping me again. And just like, oh my God, look at the jaguar over there. And she like grabbed my hand, and we ran over there. So I'm just like, this is going really good.
Yeah.
And then, at the end of the date, I had a little surprise for her because my friend works there. And I brought her behind the scenes to see how everything like happens, like how they feed the tigers, how they fill up the water bowls and
That
stuff.
is so cool.
That is awesome.
Dude, you delivered on this date.
Yeah, and it was really, 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 really fun. And the coolest part to me was like when we saw 2 lions, and the male lion was like catcalling the female lion, to like, hey, come on over. It's like time to get down. And I was just like, yo, that's so awesome and so cool.
Okay, you didn't get pervy about it, did you?
I mean, I pointed it out. I was just like, yo, look, those lions are about to make love. And she laughed.
Make love? Did you say make love?
Well, I didn't want to seem like a pervert. I didn't want to be like, yo, those lions are about to have sex,
Yeah, that's probably a funny way to put it.
Make love? That is so funny.
I feel like there's like a romantic
I don't know why
setting.
it's so funny to me, but it's
It
really
is.
funny. I would have used the word hump, but that's just me personally.
Well, it was Lion King Part 3,
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, did she seem to like all that?
Yeah, she seemed to like it all. She was laughing and just continued to, like, hit me, like, flirting.
But like at the end of the night, I go in for like a kiss, and she just gives me like a hug.
Uh-oh.
And I was just like, I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm confused for you because, like, she was giving you all the signs.
Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? Like, she gave me all the signs. She was flirting with me, hitting me. And then, like, I told her I'd call her the next day. So I called her, and I didn't get anything. So I texted her the next day, and then she claimed she was out of town. And I was just like, okay, I mean, maybe she could be out of town. And then, like, a couple days goes by again. I text her, nothing. And then she's just like, oh, I lost my phone. I had to get, like, a new number. And I'm just like, wow. Like, man, what is going on? I feel like she's just, like, kind of blowing me off.
Yeah. Sounds like excuses for sure.
Like, I'm really confused. Like, I thought the date was a wonderful day. Like, I had such a great time, and she seemed like she did, too. And I'm just really confused.
Maybe she's into lions now. Maybe she saw what they did and was like, it's weird. I'm in a weird spot. I don't want to date a human man anymore.
I hope not.
We'll play a song and then come back and call her right after this and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Gina, please?
This is she.
Hey, Gina, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I know, I'm hilarious, right?
What's this all about?
Well, I'll tell you in a second. First of all, have you ever listened to the show before?
No.
Okay.
Is that bad?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't. There's some that do. I don't care either way.
Okay.
But
I'm not a loser, I promise.
Oh, I didn't think you were.
Yeah,
Actually, I probably respect you more.
Yeah.
But I'm calling because you went out on a date recently with someone who does listen to the show, and they wanted us to call you.
Who?
His name is Aaron.
The jacket guy.
Yeah.
That's what you call
I
it.
forget.
Yeah.
That's how you guys met at the flea market.
The jacket
yes,
guy.
we did. The jacket guy. He was, he tried on this girl's jacket, and I laughed at him.
Yep. He told us all about that.
Yeah, he did.
It sounds like you laugh a lot.
He emailed us because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Aaron told us about how he met you. He told us about your first date. And then he also told us that you're not responding to his phone calls or text messages now.
He told you about our date.
Yep.
Yeah. And it sounded awesome from his description, like super organic and easy to be around each other. And then he like hooked it up so you could go behind the scenes of the big cat sanctuary.
Oh, it was an awesome date. It was. I will not lie, because I love big cats, and they had jaguars and lynx and tigers and these lions.
Right. He told us all of that. He said you guys had a good time and said he thought that you were really, really into it. So if you were and you liked the date and you liked him, why not call him back?
She was really nice. And I'm flirty and fun, and
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but were you just not into him? Maybe not attracted to him? Because when people describe other people as nice, it's usually not in a sexy way.
Yeah, it's like a friend.
Yeah.
No, he was nice and he was cute and he did there's nothing that he did wrong. I mean, honestly, he was as polite as they could be. He even said something about the lions making love. I don't know, but it was like what I thought was really polite. I was like, making love? Don't they like mate?
Right. So if it was all good though, why don't you want to go out with him again?
I should call him or text him, and I haven't, and I feel really bad about it.
Okay.
Are you in a relationship?
Well, that's a difficult question. The night after we went to the sanctuary, I looked up his friend that brought us to the sanctuary, right? I looked the guy up on Facebook just to thank him. Thank you so much. We had a great time. It was great to meet you. I love the cats, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
So the guy friended me back, and he said, it was great to meet you. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you come back to the sanctuary, and I will give you a more in-depth tour of the sanctuary, and I'll even, possibly let you pet one of the cats.
Whoa.
And I thought that was really awesome, but I also thought it was weird because I was like, well, is Aaron going to go with me or not? And it's just like this new thing. But the thing that kind of like let me want to go was the fact that the guy was really hot.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
He was wild, and he was like unbelievably manly, and he had he had an awesome chest, and I was just like,
holy crap, she looks like one of the lions. I was like, oh my gosh. And the fact that the lions are like mating in the I was like, okay.
So you got a thing for his buddy then? Is that it?
Yes.
And I'm guessing you went back to the cat sanctuary for your intimate tour.
I did, and we totally hooked up in the animal sanctuary.
What? Oh my God.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
I know, it's so bad. I was just so naughty. We were pushed up against the lion's fence.
Wow.
It was one of those experiences that were like top 2 of all time.
Sounds like your
my
date with that
gosh.
dude went off a lot better than your date with Aaron to the cat sanctuary.
They were just different. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, Aaron's the kind of kid that like, well, you know, you're really nice, and I could take you home to my mom, and she
So
was
you don't want a nice guy. You want to throw me up against a lion cage type of guy.
yes, because that's exciting.
Well, something else that may or may not be exciting for you to know, Gina, is that Aaron is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me right now, Gina?
Oh my God, Aaron, is that you?
I take
I'm
you
so-
on that date, and that's what you do? Like, what is wrong with you?
Look, you have to understand. I said, you know, you're the nicest guy, and you're super cute, and you were so fun, and everything else. And I have to thank you. I mean, it's like you should actually feel pretty good
Yeah,
about
thank you by
all of
doing
this
the
because
zookeeper. How did this even happen?
I don't know how long you've been listening, but you know what? He contacted me on Facebook after I just gave a thank you. He friended me back, and he said, please come again.
That doesn't make it right for you to just go and hook up with a zookeeper.
Well, Aaron, I can tell you this. He's much more than a zookeeper.
What does that even mean?
Basically, for me, he's like the king of the lions.
Whoa.
I mean, he is
Wow.
unbelievably awesome and a great lover, and he's funny. And it's just like, you know what? I should have texted you back, and I should have told you. I said, my bad on that.
Yeah.
Right?
So what are you, like, dating him right now or something? You're just going to date the lion zookeeper?
Well, to be fair, I don't know what it was. You know, it's like, you know, we had this great night, and we, you know, text occasionally, but, you know.
Gina, I know him. He's my friend. All he wanted to do was hook up with you.
That is not true. That is not
doesn't
true,
wanna-
Aaron.
He doesn't want to date.
No,
I've
it's
known him
not, because I know
I've
that
known
he
him for
likes me.
years. Gina, do you know how many girls he's hooked up with against the lion cage? He's so many girls there.
Aaron, but you know what? I'm going to be his last.
Well, okay.
Oh, wow. All right.
Okay.
So,
that's-
Gina, you feel like you're the one that's going to get him to stop his wild ways. I don't even know. But
What? I feel
is that what you feel like, Gina?
Yes, I am, because we really
Not
hit it
a
off.
chance.
There was a spark.
Okay, well, both of you, I think, are being a little out of control here. Erin, like, she's free to date who she wants to date. She didn't even kiss you. Gina, don't put a lot of stock into your relationship with Lion Man.
But you know, you haven't seen his hands. His hands are as big as a lion's paw.
Wow. Sounds amazing.
I
So
do-
I'm probably a fool for asking this, but Gina, would you like to go on a second date with Aaron? We'll pay for it. He has smaller hands, and
He's nice.
yeah, and a nice dude doesn't have lion cages at his house, I don't think.
And that would be a big fat no.
Yeah, thought so.
Aw, man.
But I would like to go out with his friend, the zookeeper, again. You guys pay for that.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm not paying for that. No.
I hope you go to the zoo, Gina, and you get eaten by a lion.
Whoa! Erin, slow it down.
You know what, Aaron? You're just feeling bad because you don't measure up to the king of the lions.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah,
That sounds like a sick
That
lion.
was hot.
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm sorry, no second date for you, and I'm guessing this is probably the last time you take anybody to a cat sanctuary.
Yeah, good luck again, Gina, getting banged under the stars or whatever.
What?
But it probably won't because he's not going to be calling you back.
It's so bitter.
I have one thing to say to you again, Aaron.
Okay. We gotta end this.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.